Yo, 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 yo. Well, mic check, 1, 2. It's been a minute since I've been on here. I don't even know how loud this thing goes anymore. Let's bounce over to our trusty dusty little just chatting screen here. What's going on, chat? Cinema Girl, Brianna, and Haley and JC? What? What? Well, hey, kiddos. How are you guys? That's crazy you guys getting on here. You're too young for this. Gotta watch out, kiddos. I don't know. It's probably not like the right age bracket. But it's so good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Pretty soon here, we're going to jump into a little Dungeons & Dragons. We're going to be playing some games with Matt, Hoggy, Posty, and Mr. Optic. Got a lot going on today. Picking back up on a game from last month. Looking forward to it. And it's going to be fun. My camera's like too high. And also like, that's better. It's been a bit. Okay. I'm loaded up and ready for this game to start. Now we're just waiting on everyone to show up. Going to I'll pull up a few other things here. We'll be ready to rock and roll. While we're waiting for everyone else to join the game, I'm going to go ahead and set ourselves to a BRB. Be back in just a few short minutes. You guys have fun. Thank you for stopping by. Chat, you're just not going to tell me that I'm muted? You're just not going to tell me I'm muted, chat? Thought we were boys. Anyways, we got to get everything set in here. Hold on a second. Let me see this. If I do this. Good. Okay, that's there. Okay. And then I want to come back here. Okay. What up, buddy? I'm muted. What's up, dude?
Living the dream. Yourself?
Yeah, the same, bruv.
Love it. How is it I show up on time, which to my standards is late, but you're the only one here?
I saw Matt in here for a second, and I was like trying to get everything in, and he had like disappeared.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's typical Matt. We'll be all right.
Matasaurus Rex.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Senior Helm. Him and technology. For some weird reason, they have never meshed well.
It happens.
Sometimes to the best of us.
Here we go. Group. Yeah. Pull those. Group selected items.
I have to say, for a level 1, and I have an armor class of 17, what the fuck did I do?
Just how it rolls, bro.
I guess so, but I guess scale armor and only a dexterity bonus of +1. That's impressive.
That'll do
it. I also have a shield equipped. That's there. That's where it's
going.
Never mind.
I was going to say, that's how I got to my 18.
Yeah. Shields are great. Paladin, tankier you are, the better. Obviously, hitting things hard is a great thing. A bold suggestion I offer to new Paladin players is save your smites for if you actually critical hit somebody, and then really watch the fun.
Yeah. Cool.
Also, because you're such a low level, I mean, save your smites for when you really want it to count.
Yeah.
All right, where's everybody else then? I thought we had 2 other people that confirmed.
We do. I'm just going to everyone it real quick.
Right on. I'm going to text Matt, too, just to make sure that he'll actually grace us with his presence.
Yeah. I've been texting Posty today, but she's been non-responsive.
Love it.
Always a fan. Okay. While we're waiting on that, I gotta check a few things. I hear noises.
Carry on. Finishing up with the animals. Be right there. Fine, Matthew. Fine. All right, Matt said he was finishing up with the animals, and he'll be here ASAP.
Okay.
I know. Scheduling the real BBEG.
Right. Here, we'll just call Posty. You think you know somebody?
The person you're trying to reach is not available at the time.
You think you know somebody?
You think? Well, I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt that perhaps somebody think it's an hour later than when it's starting, kind of like I did previously.
Yeah, but Posty and I are both. Well, Posty, Matt, and I are all here at Arizona.
True.
So.
And I'm currently sitting in Oregon, specifically Beaverton, which is a small little suburb outside of Portland. This place fucking sucks.
Yeah, I've been to Beaverton.
Really, it's Portland's the shithole nowadays, which is sad because Portland used to be a really cool town to hang out in.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like you just don't go downtown because there's a lot of homeless and poop and needles and just you don't want to do it. It's gross.
Yuck.
Yeah, it's pretty bad here now. But the Airbnb on it is nice.
That's good.
Curious what Matt has up his sleeve. Normally, he doesn't require every single player to be there for some sort of advancement, so this must be a bigger event than I'm thinking it is.
Yes.
Matt!
No offense, but you sound like ass.
Hold on. Make sure the volume's up on this.
Hoggy, what up, bro?
There we go.
I'm watching the drama unfold in the RPC that I play in.
Yeah, what happened with Posty and the suspension yesterday?
So right now, Lenny and them are. Hold on, one second, my wife's calling.
So does this sound better than the AirPods?
Yeah.
Slightly, yes.
Okay. My wife got me a cochlear type Bluetooth headset. It wraps around the back of my head and goes into the bone type of thing. Some weird and shit. So I thought I'd try this.
Inclined, I would just send you a brand new gaming headset for your fucking PC so we can be done with this.
Well, two problems with that. Don't have a PC to use for it, and I've been using my phone. I am working on getting the boys to show me the damn MacBook so that I can just use it.
Just gotta learn it, bro.
Better late than never.
There we go. My AirPods are all the way over there. How the hell did they just connect on their own? If that's going to fucking start happening, oh sweet Jesus. But anyway, I don't have a PC yet that'll. Trust me, I've got Man Cave there is working on getting some better software that I can hopefully learn to use on the stupid MacBook. And then I use my son's setup that he does for his streaming and his YouTube. He's got a nice mic.
Do what you got to do, man.
I just can't plug into the phone with it, and I can't plug it into the Chromebook because it only has one stupid USB slot.
I mean, I'm on my phone and I'm utilizing the work laptop at least to have my notes open and my character sheet open. I'm amazed they haven't banned the fucking webpage though for D&D Beyond.
Yeah, no, I'm using my work laptop for just the browser stuff because I'm allowed to use it after hours and on personal time. So I have that for you guys' character sheets so I can get easy, quick access to that instead of trying to use the Chromebook for it. The Chromebook I have open at this point, I have no fucking idea why. So I know we're waiting on PETA, but unfortunately I was not able to get that set up, have enough time to get that reset up with such short notice on my end. But we'll have to do it old school imagination, and then I can do my quick edits as we go on the maps here in the chat. Let me put the
You still have
current.
the maps posted in the, I guess, in-game map section, right? I mean, it's not that hard to have a frame of reference.
Right. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and drop it in the game chat here. That's the wrong one. Holy shit.
Got it. Or not.
This is there it is. There it is. This is the starting point for everybody. Real quick, I can give the quick legend. I'll just type that out real quick. I think everybody remembers their initial and their color from the last time we talked. The last post they put in.
Yeah.
Check.
Okay, so the black X's are civilians that are actually visible. The rest of them are pretty much hiding. The blue DBs, that blue dam dragonborn. The two KOBs are kobolds. White is the guy, the big tall guy in white robe, and then the blue OB is that orc barbarian. Not blue, Jesus, it's orange. Blue is the DB. But
More
everybody
like
else,
a peach color, if we're going to be technical.
yeah, no, it is. You're right. Every time I was trying to use colors that actually kind of came through when I was doing the add text. So
Carry on.
I don't want.
I'm just being a smart ass. You just tell me to hush when you're ready.
Oh no, don't hush. I trust me. Young Dave and I've been working a fun solo with him and getting this whole using the phone shit down easy. So
Yeah.
I'm getting quicker and better. So hopefully that'll help out this session at least. And then maybe my next session I'll figure out a way to actually put a camera up and
What's up, Bacon? How you doing, bro?
Get those tokens back out and created, and then because we don't always need a map. So this encounter, this session is strictly for this encounter, and depending on how you all do, I plan on doing an early everybody milestone at the end. So look forward to that. So
Cool.
I'll tell you right now, when it comes to RP, you guys have that shit down pat. You guys have done absolutely outstanding for new D&D players. Well, Optic excluded, obviously, but he's always.
I'm new. How dare you?
You
know how often I don't get to be a player? I mean, you might as well call me a new player.
True. You poor bastard. You really don't have. Well, I'm pretty much the only other one that DMs you anymore. Greg doesn't, and nobody wants Tom to do it.
Well, Tom has the mentality of it's us versus him, so sometimes
I'm doing good to finish the original Yakuza 1 and 2.
Yeah, and on top of that, he's a. This isn't going to be broadcast, nice job, right? Yet.
What, mine? I am.
Yeah. No, okay.
Don't worry
we'll
about
just
it.
say T at this point, just in case.
No, you're fine.
But he's got not only that mentality, but he's also got the mentality of min-max. So he plays for ability, skills, and stats and rolls, not story and use the stats and rolls and stuff for what do you call it? Flavor / I just saying this earlier in my another chat.
Well, as we've discussed before, there's nothing wrong with min-maxing. They just need to understand that the better and more powerful their character gets,
what up,
the harder the
Bobo?
monsters have
How
to
you doing,
be to
baby?
keep the game interesting, and sometimes that could really fuck your team.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If everybody else is not doing min-max, but you are, you can guarantee that everybody else is going to suffer. But that one dude is going to be standing there. Everybody else is going to be fried. I had an interesting discussion with people against. Remember how initially in 5th edition, the Optic, how I was against using the gunpowder and the pistols and stuff. Well,
you used to be apprehensive.
Well, and I finally, because I realized that, and I never really said this when I was discussing it with you all, but realized that it's not the problem with using gunpowder and gunpowder weapons. It's the problem with people
but I don't think it's
that are the players that try to get clever and say, okay, well, if this amount of gunpowder in a piece of ammunition does 1d6 damage or whatever, then if I put that much into a bigger container, it's gonna the damage dice should increase exponentially. So if I do 100
so the
times,
powder keg should be worth like 100 d10s or something stupid.
Yes, something like that. And I said, yeah, okay, walk around with 100 d6 or 100 d10 worth of explosive powder on your person for me. Please do that, and I'll wipe your party the next time you get too close to a campfire.
Pussy!
That's what I was telling these people in this other Facebook post. But anyway, welcome, Kita.
Kita!
Hi.
I'd give you a high 10, but we all know how that's gonna turn out.
Okay, it's like 9.25.
Oh.
Yeah, we have like a
All
strike
right, get off his
campaign
own.
going on
Here we
right now.
go. Okay. So we've got the summary in the chat. Everybody, just a real. I'll do the real brief. Everybody, go ahead. If you don't have inspiration, go ahead and redo it. Thanks to the participation for the summary there in the Discord. I see that Sinius has his. Kita, go ahead and put yourself inspiration, and Gnarl, go ahead and add yours.
Okay.
So, just to recap for Cat, everybody has,
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Enjoy the show. I think you're gonna like it.
Bear with me. Looking for a specific button.
Posty, I don't know if you realized what I sent you the other day, but one of your bags of dice is still here.
Oh, you mean the one that you five-fingered?
I did not. You just... Oh, God. There he goes.
Huh.
He's back.
I was showing it to you, and you forgot about it.
My bad.
You stole it.
I didn't steal it, but I'm going to
You're
use
a
it.
thief. You're a thief.
Okay, well, the first rolls today are going to be on...
He's violating
your
D&D superstition, touching somebody else's dice.
Well,
That's
technically
taboo,
they're not
sir.
hers yet because she's never touched them.
Oh, well, in that case, they're yours now.
I touched all of them because I took them out of the little plastic baggies and put them in the little bag.
Well, they weren't worth it enough for you to make sure to save every dice child you have.
Don't know.
I'm literally gonna beat you up.
I usually lick all mine as soon as I open them.
That's a fucking 20, Posty.
Okay, so
I
then that
fucking
means
dropped
that is
it on
your
a 20.
dice.
Yeah,
That
it's
is your
because
dice
I'm good
now.
luck.
They answer
And
to
they're my
you.
dice.
You're their master.
That's it.
That is correct.
Posty, I'm gonna give you like $5 for this.
$5?
It's one bag.
Yeah, he was rolling.
Why are you
Him and I were in
That's actually a good price for dice. I've spent so much more on a singular set of dice. I can't judge.
those Kickstarter campaigns that you and Lonnie do, and everybody. That's ridiculous how much you end up spending for some
Listen.
really kick-ass dice.
When somebody gives me a
What else
full
am I
set
gaming?
of a polyhedral set
COD,
and they're all
Baldur's Gate
special
3,
metallic
and
coins,
Lethal Company.
fuck it if it's $100. I'm a dice goblin. You know this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. You're like.
I need to post those photos. Those are fucking beautiful, by the way.
Well, then Lonnie's been practicing making his own. Guys, he put googly eyes in the center of all of his clear dice. So when you roll it, it's got a googly eye in there.
That's cool.
It's hilarious.
That's so cool.
But okay. Anyway, sorry about that.
Let's
I'm
rock
trying to
and
pull
roll.
my.
All right, so other than the session recap somebody posted, does anybody have extra notes to add in there out of curiosity?
Don't.
No one?
I'm just curious, that's all.
I was the one who
Yeah.
put the recap, so I got nothing.
Cool. So the recap's there. So we all know that the rainy night, the storm has started to increase. The door being, completely blasted apart is letting in some wind and rain, silhouetting the tall, robed man standing just outside the door in the porch. Two kobolds are on the inside. Both right now chains to the kobolds are going to the white man. And then, of course, the blue dragonborn has moved into the crowing rooster in tavern after decimating the Sinius' girlfriend. I mean, the female orc barbarian.
No, go for gosh.
Oh. Near the fireplace, everybody kind of standing there wide-eyed, well, except for Gnarl. Nobody can even see his eyes through them goggles. Sinius is to the, we'll just go north, south, east, west.
Straight
so
up, it's a
he's on
blast.
the southwest corner of the fireplace, and then goes Gnarl, and then Kingston, and then just south of Gnarl is going to be Kita.
We could talk about
all
doing
the way
like a
down
group
by
thing,
the door is going to be Keaty. He is carrying right now he's carrying the little gnome. female that brought the axe, all the BS down
I
on
have not
everybody.
played Magic.
Several civilians still block the doorway to the stables. They're marked on that map as well as the black X's. I don't think Kita or maybe even Keely weren't in here when I was discussing it earlier, but if you look in the game chat, there's the chat session chat portion of it, you'll see an updated map. The black X's are civilians. As I was told, peach-colored OB is Phineas' girlfriend, and
Just heard it's
then
got
the
like
blue DB is that blue
it's
Dragonborn.
expensive.
The two
Magic
KOB
cards are expensive.
are
It's like
the
Pokemon.
kobolds, and then obviously
but
the
for
big
rich
white
people.
W is the big white rogue guy.
I did have one question, DM.
Sure.
That stone that like dusted and gave us all these visions, did the
Yeah.
party that just broke down the door witness any of that?
Negative.
Okay.
That had
Thank
the door thing happened after everybody got
Just like
together.
seconds after, right?
Yes, it was during the aftermath. You all were in the center there talking. Keedy was kind of just sitting there. He was listening in. I don't remember if he had a big part of the conversation, but he was trying to get the
too
gnome
expensive
out
is
the
what I
damn
heard.
door through the stables. That the damn civilians are blocking the door, and they're like trying to
Cool.
push open a pull type of door. They're just panicking. Yeah. So anybody have any other things they need to do for housekeeping or anything like that on your character, or questions about your character before we get into the first initiative melee scrum for the campaign?
I was listening this entire time, but I was rocking my daughter,
No worries.
so that's why I wasn't talking.
No worries.
I was listening, but just for everyone else, could you repeat the whole thing?
Yeah, just a brief summary of everything else said.
Just
All right,
so you
where do I find
one thing I have to ask is what? No, I got you. Big bad
where do I
guys.
find my
Your character sheet.
profile? Yeah.
Top right, hover over the drop down, go to characters. Or you can go to collection at the top and then go to my characters.
Okay. And then
And honestly,
View.
whoever is actually using D&D Beyond like myself, it is much, much easier and better to use it in a browser and not the app if you can help it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
I didn't know if we ever said that or this.
The app is fine. It's just not perfect compared to just how it is on a browser.
It's just a little bit more
And then for the
temperamental.
love of God, if you can avoid it, do not use the digital dice. They are awful.
Dude, they roll so low.
They're brutal.
I get screwed
Yeah, they're
all day long.
their averages with bonuses was still less than 10. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
All right. If nothing further, lady and gents, the scream rises from out of the blue Dragonborn's mouth as he gives what a Dragonborn's toothy grin would be, kind of like an alligator trying to smile. He kind of looks over the entire room, never really matching anybody's eyes, but he is kind of taking in the entire the scene. He does turn back to defer to the mysterious white robe being standing just out of sight out on the porch in the doorway there, with holding the chains to two of the kobolds.
And we can't tell what that being is or looks like or anything like that yet.
Not right now, correct.
Okay.
It's still too silhouetted and dark outside. All the light sources outside were pretty much are non-existent, and the only real light source right now inside is going to be the fireplace, due to the wonderful job that the Blue Dragonborn did to pretty much destroy that door and send the Orc Barbarian flying to the corner there.
Okay. And one quick housekeeping question. You've got it on graph paper. Is each square 5 feet, or is it a little bit?
Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna be roughly 5 feet from the center of your if we ever have to, if I ever have to do an actual update, it is going to be from the center of your letter. It's a lot easier to do once I get my tokens back up. Like I said earlier, I wasn't able to get that reset back up since I was able to call this session on such short notice. So it's short notice enough for my stuff to not be prepared. Look at that. But hey, guess what? We're here. We're playing.
Great. Let's do it.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and nobody has made any attacks yet, so I'm not throwing anything into initiative. I'm just going to go ahead based on the current map. I'm going to be going like clockwise. I just gave a brief description as to what's happening with the enemy group that just walked in, or the strangers that just walked in, or blasted in, however you want to put it. So I'm going to start clockwise with Sinius.
All right. Do we want to wait? Gnarl just said he's got a work call. Just
yeah,
popped
I
up.
just saw that. Yeah, we can wait a little bit.
That's okay. I can at least still talk to you about it. Looking at the map, I've got both. I got Gnarl, Kita, and
Kingston.
That's right. From that angle with the fireplace in our way, does the fireplace go all the way like up to the ceiling, or is this like a low fireplace that people can stand around?
Okay, yeah, no, think of it this way. So it does go to the ceiling. However, picture a ciabatta bun. So it's flat, obviously on the bottom, but it kind of domes.
Okay.
Right? But in the entire center is hollow with a opening, a large wide opening on each side. So technically, the way the fire is burning, you can see through the fireplace in between like flames. Right now, it's not a roaring fire. Thanks to, again, all of the wind damage and right now it kind of brought it down. But in the center is a thin tube that goes to the ceiling. So there is a chimney. So, I mean, think of it, yeah, in the center where that center circle is, that is a chimney that goes through the roof.
Okay, perfect. So
yeah, it's a big, open, hollow fireplace that comes out and it warms the entire place from all directions.
Okay. So they bust through. I'm real quick. I'm going to grab the ones that are nearest to basically the edge, like the eastern edge of the fireplace, and pull them back to me. I'm going to bend down and I'm just going to go, I don't know who these guys are, but they're big. And there's a lot of them. We need to go.
Yeah. So, yeah. So that means you're kind of grabbing at Gnarl and mostly Kita. Kingston's was facing you all, so he turned his head a little bit, but he hasn't turned his body. So he would also kind of bend down when you did as well. But when we get to Kita, she'll let us know what she bends down. Well, does she need to bend down? She's an elf. She's an Astral, so she may not need to.
And I also would like point at the door to the stables.
Oh yeah, you point right at Kitty.
Yeah, like we gotta go
right at you. We'll go counterclockwise this time around. I'll get to Gnarl last. So Kitty, you see all this transpire. You hear the panic from the civilians. You see the Goliath kind of bend down and speak to the group next to the fireplace, and then point your direction. At this point, that's what's taking place.
Angels Fallen TV. Thank you for the follow.
Sorry about that. I'm back. One of my supervisors couldn't have connection to one of our subfolders, and he needed a report, but we're good now.
I've decided to go counterclockwise real quick.
That's why Posty's the best, and we love her.
So we'll get to you probably last. But I'll give you a real quick brief summary. Phineas kind of bent down and kind of motioned everybody, kind of huddle up there, the south of the fireplace, and said he doesn't know who
Hell
they
yeah,
are.
brother.
There looks like there's going to be a lot of them.
It's like our first D&D session,
they're bringing. So he's
good to have you, man.
Pointing at the stable door thing.
No way, really? All right.
I concur.
So yeah, Because I haven't heard from Kitty yet. We'll just go back to town. We'll just go back clockwise. Kingston definitely concurs. He goes, I've seen these guys before. You remember? I think these are the remnants of that stupid dragon cult that's been this down. Trying to hunt us down.
One more time.
He goes, he looks down to Gnarl and he goes, this is the remnants of that dragon cult or the new dragon cult, whoever the hell these assholes are. They've been trying. He's talking to everybody while looking at Gnarl. This is the dragon cult that has been chasing us for quite a while.
It used to be that it was us chasing them. I don't like this.
I don't either. But this time, at least, it doesn't appear that they're here for us. I think they're after the gnome.
When will these fools realize that this is not the wise course of action? God, I hate them so much.
He does say, let me double check something here. Yeah, he makes this history check. If I remember right, they always travel in groups of 5, one for each color of TMF. So we see the white and the blue, and we're still missing the red, black, and green. They're somewhere out there. But he does not make a move. He doesn't go do any other movement. Let's see. He's going to. That's all he can do. Yeah, that's all he's going to do at the moment. So we are at. I'll go down to Kita.
So the dissonant whispers, what does that do?
Dissonant whispers? Sure. Let's take a look. Dissonant whispers. You whisper a melody that only one creature you choice within range can hear, racking with pain. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage. It must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows it to move away from you. Creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as a fire or a pit. Successful save, the target takes half damage and doesn't have to move away. If it's death, the creature automatically succeeds on the save. So, that will be an official attack action. You can, if you'd like, do this. You just give me the target and we'll go from there.
I am feeling spicy, so I am going to cast that at the dragonborn that is in the doorway.
Okay.
And follow
on the doorway, the white one.
Oh
yes.
fuck!
Because yeah, you don't know if he's no dragonborn. So just to clarify, he's just we'll just call him white for right now.
Okay.
We'll call him blue, white, green, black, red, however. Then when they show up, all right. So you're going after white.
Yes.
It's like Reservoir Dogs.
60 feet range. Let me double check your range.
I was gonna say, I think she's gonna be out.
Am I?
35, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. You are just your hairs away from the range of that. You can get that back kobold, but that's it.
Or she could take like 5 steps and
Forward.
boom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do have your movement, correct. Sorry, my bad. Thank you for reminding me. I'm just being dumb. Yeah, you have 30-foot walk speed, so you can move up.
Let me
makes
look at
sense.
this. Let me look at this real quick.
So each square is 5 feet, and I do.
Ponzi, what's up, man? Tailspire can bring
diagonally.
all
I don't make
to
you go
life.
like one right then up.
What is Tailspire?
So diagonally is 5.
Okay.
The round things again are tables. The black things are columns. Anything in between there, the black things are going to be covered with the second story, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, so I will take a step forward
This is
to
the
cast
very
that,
first campaign.
and then
Okay,
can
so
I
you-
follow it up with my Starlight Step to run back towards the stables?
Starlight Step. Let me double check that, and also kind of let everybody know how that works. So your bonus action, you can magically teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. Use this feature 2 times per long rest. So as it is a bonus action and the spell is an action, you absolutely can. So let's start with Dissonant Whispers being sent off. We roll the saving throw.
Posty, that does mean that you're out for the rest of the short rest, right?
Yes,
Until the next short rest. Yeah, she used one.
Yes.
Yeah, in the last session.
Yeah, she didn't click it off. So on your character sheet, the boxes next to that it says it's next to long rest under Starlight Step. Yeah, you click on them and then that will
okay,
refresh it to have it show that you used them both.
All right, perfect.
Okay, thank you for reminding me. All right, so go ahead and roll your damage for me. That is 3d6, I believe.
3d6.
Also, if you could for me, click the cast button next to
Dude, that
select
does sound
Dissonant
sick.
Whispers as well. That'll indicate that you've used the spell slot.
Okay.
I have like 5 or 6
I've actually used the spell a lot
characters right now, just like waiting in the wings in case someone dies.
You said 3d6?
Correct.
6, 8, 5.
So, 8 plus 5, 13.
2, 6, and 5.
2, 6, 5, so 8, 13. So 13 total.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, 2, 6, and a 5?
Yeah, that's 13 total.
That's 6, so it's
2
like an actual
and a
like
5
virtual.
Is not 13, is it?
No, a
it's
2, a 6, and a 5.
2 plus 6 plus 5.
Oh, I'm hearing 2 6s and a 5. I'm like, Matt, no. My bad.
No, you're good. Everybody watches. Do you want to do any kind of RP to casting? Like, do you want to say something? Kind of let everybody know what they're hearing? Or can I just roll with it?
You can roll with it.
Up to you. Okay,
Yeah.
Feel free again. Everybody, just a quick sidebar. Anybody who uses a spell or any kind of a skill, if you want to add some sort of RP or roleplay touch to it, please, by all means, go ahead because it makes it more immersive. Okay, so back on. Everybody, pretty much everybody within earshot there, except for Keedy, can hear Kida, the Astral Elf, whisper something. Her eyes briefly kind of flash, and then you hear footsteps moving away from the door as Mr. White moves out and back further out into the porch. So with that, I am going to have everybody roll.
I'm excited to see. Let's go. Wait, hold a second. Let me.
It's a D20, right?
Yes,
yeah.
And then add your initiative bonus.
Here, we're gonna.
I got a big fat 3.
Oh,
fantastic.
Okay.
Just change the ambiance.
Wait, where's it? So I got 7.
Posty, you're never getting these dice back.
Sidious got a 20, I'm assuming.
Dude, I will show. I will gladly put.
No,
camera
I believe
on
you.
this.
I believe you. I was making a joke. What'd you roll?
Yeah, 20
now,
plus
Matt,
1.
are you going to apply the rule of cool, or are you just going to let that count as only a 20?
No, he gets to add his. This is just for initiative, so he gets to just add his initiative bonus to it. That's
not what I asked, Matt. Not what I asked.
Well, yeah, rule of cool will happen with skills and stuff. So yeah,
I'm loving
D&D. Rule of cool here would be, rolling a nat 20. Sinius just goes dun da 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 and makes a heroic pose. We shall smite thy foolhardy asshole.
So not on the rule of cool. Allow me to clarify. If I'm feeling generous in that position when we're rolling initiative, sometimes I give you advantage on your attack because you were the quickest one on the draw to actually attack.
I didn't know you rule of cool. I'm sorry. I do like that. So yeah,
Well, don't let me run your game. I'm just
no,
being
no,
me.
you're not, because I like how you do that in our table. I'm. They use some serious
And I really
acrylic
like the D&D Beyond for being able
fixing
to like
his
show
bathtub
character sheets on
today,
here, like
and the
quickly go back and
fumes
forth
are
and
still a
whatnot.
little bit busting in here. So my thought process isn't going back into memories going forward with. Uh, so yeah, let's for this. Let's see. We'll allow him to do. He's quick on his feet. He can add 10 feet of speed this turn.
Whoa. All right.
Okay.
He does a nice little leap if we're with before any movement or after movement or during it or however. So we'll do. He gets bonus here. So he's got a total of 21. Okay. No, you said you rolled a 3.
A big whopping 3, my friend. That means nat 1 plus 2. Good old 3.
Ooh-wee.
Although it's appropriate, I am in the back on the map.
Yeah, you're right there in the center of everybody too. So you're like, yeah. So and then Kita, what'd you roll?
17 plus 3, 20.
You rolled a 20. All right. What's your initiative bonus, Norl?
Only a plus 2.
Plus 2. Okay, you're going. You tied with one of the kobolds, so you go before the kobolds.
That'll work.
My dice are definitely not working for these poor bastards today. So okay. Oh, Jesus. Jeez, jeez. Let's start throwing these dice up in
I can tell you where I got Posty's dice if you need them.
Kitty, what's your initiative bonus? Actually, I can look it up. Yours is a plus 2, so you'll be going before Kingston. He's tied. Nobody else rolled above a 10 other than one of the enemy, Sinius, and Kita, just so you know.
Nice.
Dope.
Yeah.
Level 1 Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. Well, level 1 enemies, apparently, too. They level half it.
You guys pick some fucking great enemies to go at a level 1. That's all I'm going to say.
Thanks, Posty.
Yeah.
Level 1 is just survival horror. And then, like, level 3, it starts happening.
Oh, and what other... Okay, shoot. Okay, so obviously, top of the order, Sir Fool himself. Yes.
Fuck, man. Okay.
All right, so roll the fuck.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like looking at this map now. All right, Sinius pulls out his sword. He's got his shield on and everything. He's gonna look over at Kita and just go.
Oh, I'm sorry. One quick thing, Kita. I need to know where you said you starlight jumped to south towards the stables, correct?
Correct.
So the only open spot would be to the left or the west of Kitty. So that's where you are going to be.
Okay.
Okay. So real quick, Sinius, you hear her whisper something. She blinks, and then all of a sudden she's next to the guy, the half orc carrying the unconscious gnome next to the stable door.
Mm-hmm. All right. And we got a bunch of
Now go.
civilians in here. Okay.
Yeah. And then, of course, you hear Mr. White walk away, actually.
He walks away.
Yeah. He doesn't run. He just walks. But, I don't think they have to run, do they?
They don't have to.
Just move as far as his speed allows away from you. So, yeah, you hear him walk off.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That takes the kobolds with him. He walks off, dragging the kobolds behind him. Kobolds are off, they're out the door.
Fuck.
So now it's 1v5.
Blue Dragonborn. Yeah, it's just a Blue Dragonborn who's kind of looking around, looking back at his boss, going, "What the fuck?"
All right. Fucking Leroy Jenkins. Let's get this thing started. Sinus is gonna look around.
Be a paladin, baby.
He's gonna watch this fucking elf jump all over the place, and he's just gonna go, I guess we're fucking doing this then. And he is gonna stand up and fuck it. I'm rushing this Dragonborn. I'm taking a swing if I can reach him.
All right, so you got 30 plus the extra 10 I gave you. If you, I'll let you bypass friendlies without hindrance. 1, 2, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, you're going to be about 5, 10 feet shy.
Okay.
But you're going to be one diagonally. You're going to be 2 squares away. So it's going to put you like right dead center between those 2 tables, right to his southwest.
Cool. Can I try to intimidate him as an action and just say,
Sure, absolutely.
There's 2 ways out of this inn. Either you walk out or someone takes you out in a box. It's your choice.
Ooh.
Fucking go. Let's see here.
Nice.
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check. Remember, you have inspiration. So anytime I'm gonna give you that one freebie.
Don't need it. That's a 17 plus 6. That's a 23.
Holy fuck. Okay.
Let's fucking go. I'm never rolling another dice in my life.
Oh, hold on. I got to see what his modifier is.
I told you, man, if you believe in any superstitions when it comes to dice, like, you're their master now.
Mm-hmm.
You own it. Okay. I rolled a 23 total as well. Okay, but it wasn't a nat 20. This is 19. So he thinks about it. He stops, wide-eyed, looks back, looks at you, looks back, and stands his ground.
Okay. Well, that's
All right.
Let me just see. There's nothing else there. Yeah, that's my action.
Okay. Let's see here. That ends your turn. Correct. Kita, you are next.
A D20 with all 20s. I just read that. Shit.
I will. I
That's
actually
hilarious.
need to walk out back to the stables.
I bet you fucking
Okay.
will.
Yeah. I will
So
continue
what you'll
outwards.
need to do is you're going to need to do 2 things. You're going to need to do a strength check to move the civilians blocking your path out of the way.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I think that's the only thing you need to do. And then open the door, obviously. But
Strength check. Which dice?
so you just roll a d20 and add your strength, and then I have to roll opposing, and there are two in front of you.
15.
Okay.
And
Respectable.
2. Plus 2, so 17 strength.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. You're able to push past the first guy, but with a natural 20. The other guy, who seems to be the taller than you human, isn't going to budge, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's diabolical.
So that would
Angels.
be your action is trying to barrel through and open the door. You still have a bonus action. Do you have anything available?
A bardic inspiration.
Everyone, bardic inspiration. Bonus action: a creature other than yourself within 60 feet that can hear you gains an inspiration die, 1d6, for 10 minutes. The creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or a saving throw. This can be added after seeing your roll, but before knowing the outcome. So click off that box and choose a target.
So does it have to be a random like NPC?
Nope. Yeah, she can pick whoever she wants. It says a creature other than yourself. It does not have to be a player character. She can cast it on the blue dragon board if you wanted to.
Please don't.
You can do it, blue dragonborn. Don't be afraid of the Goliath. He is a wuss. You know, whatever you want to do.
Well, since I'm next to Kitty, can I give that to him?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Go ahead and check one box off underneath the bardic inspiration. And Petey, you you have the one inspiration die, the extra d6 for any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. From now until the next 10 minutes. This is roughly like 60 rounds of combat. Each round is like usually 6 seconds.
Okay. Is it me next or who's next?
I'm going down to, all right, so you hear a roar of rage coming from outside and promptly hear, in rough gruntle, go. And then you hear the scamp, the sound of chains being released. And just as you get done hearing that being said, Mr. White comes walking right back through the door. He's not going to be in the same position. He's actually he's all the farther he's going to get is the same amount he moved away. But you can see him. He's coming. He's furiously walking back to the door.
So he's behind Blue?
He's coming up behind Blue, yes. He's basically back where he started.
Okay.
Bonus action. Does he have any? Does not. So we now move on to let's see. I need Phineas and Kingston to do perception checks.
Perceptions? Okay.
Correct.
What up, T? Let me get to that page. Nope. Okay. Perception. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get back to my screen here. It's a 14 plus 2, 16.
Perfect. All right, so you nailed this out of your peripheral vision.
What's up, T? How you
Very
doing, bro?
pissed off female orc barbarian starting to stand back up.
Yeah, she
and so
is.
does Kingston. Kingston can see through the slats and the stairs that are going up to the second floor there. But he can also see her getting back up. Phineas, the blue dragonborn, does not seem to register her standing up though.
Okay.
All right. Now we go to Kitty.
T, what's good, man? How you been? How's
Seeing as
stream
I
going?
think about myself, I'm gonna bolt towards the door and shoulder check. Just ram my shoulder into whoever's in front of me
Sure.
to burst through the door.
Yeah, you got 2 blocking the door, so you can try the same thing. I just need a couple of strength checks.
Okay. Two strength checks.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. 11 and a 6. So plus. Well, yeah, 11 and a 6.
Okay. Yeah, you
Bob,
bounce
it's
off
good.
of
We're
these
in
humans
combat,
front of
bro.
the door. They're not giving way. They're too much of a panic. They're
Okay.
not budging. Do you have a bonus action?
Let's see. Would I be able to set down the gnome and use thunderclap?
Setting down the gnome. I mean, if you just want to drop her, yeah, setting her
Got a
down nicely
Dragonborn
would
here?
take your entire bonus action. Thunderclap.
We've got a hooded figure.
I mean,
Playing
she's
white.
not gonna. It's just gonna
And we
be
have
kind of
these
rude.
kobolds,
I
which are
think
like
at
little
that, I'm not
dragon
going to
dogs.
bother
They've
rolling for
disappeared.
damage
Oh,
from. I'll
okay,
follow
I mean-
you. It's gonna be like 2 foot. But yeah, it's just you just drop her and cast Thunderbolt, a Firebolt,
or thunderclap.
Thunderclap.
Doing well,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Thank
I
you.
want
Glad to hear
to
Strain's good.
make sure they get out of the way without starting a fire directly in front of me.
Saw something you've been doing pretty good.
Ooh. Okay. So. All right. I'm going to give you again this one freebie. You do not get to decide who the target is. It's a 5-foot range.
Crystal, what's going
That's
on?
it.
How are
So
you?
anything within 5
Thank
feet
you
of
for the
you is
follow.
going to be the one that's affected. So if you're thunderclapping, that's going to be Kita, the civilians, and the gnome. I'm sorry, it can be heard up to 100 feet away. It says, oh no, yeah, it's 100 foot. So pretty much everybody within the inside here is going to get hit by this.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would owe one, you would owe one, quite a few people.
That's gonna be akin to, that's like the biggest sin, but nobody ever avoids doing the sin. But that's that's akin to throwing.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me.
But it's a good thought.
I'm doing well, thank you, Crystal. I appreciate you asking.
How about this?
How are you?
I'll let you say something to the group
Bob.
real
Yeah.
quick, like cover your ears.
Okay, I was actually about to ask that.
Then,
Can I shout in common to?
They can all, they'll all have.
Because even the NPCs can hear me if I say that.
Yeah. Well, it depends on whether or not they listen to you. I mean, everybody else.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna shout like cover your ears like with force.
Okay.
To everyone.
All right. So, Peter, your spell attack save DC is 14. Everybody gets a to roll against that save for with advantage.
Sorry, guys.
He's fine. What saving throw is it?
It's you just roll a d20 and you it says Constitution. So Constitution, you add your bonus for Constitution, and then you have to roll above a 14.
12 plus 4. 16.
Perfect. You two managed to cover your ears. Kita?
7 plus 1. 8.
Oh no.
Ow!
My ear.
7 was the highest of the 2 die.
Oh, 2 die?
Yeah, you're gonna roll advantage and take your
I mean,
highest.
she is missing a hand.
Oh, yeah, she's got to do one at a time.
Oh yeah.
Is it D20s?
She shouldn't even get a save.
Is it D20s?
Yeah, D20. Yeah, she puts one
Yeah,
ear
if
to
you-
her shoulder and the other one.
I was going to say, you got to like figure out the mechanics to that.
She nubs out the other ear. I mean, you can get a wrist up to your ear.
Nub it, you know?
Yeah, she plays like the zoo and a
coverage.
gong. I ain't out loud. She should be able to withstand the thunderclap.
In a 12 plus 1, 13.
Ah, so close.
Shit. Okay. Well, I go ahead and roll damage for me, Kitty. That is 1d6.
4.
No, it's Keedy, not you.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Kitty. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. 1d6. 4.
Fuck!
Kita, you take 4 damage.
Oops.
Um,
I'm trying to open the door.
You
I'm
gonna
so
learn
sorry.
today.
level 1, man. So, all 3 of the civilians blocking the door collapse.
Perfect. That's just what I wanted.
Kita, unfortunately, take 4 damage. Everybody else on the good guys team managed to cover their ears. Ooh, that hurts. Yikes! Fuck. The female orc barbarian falls right back to the ground.
No!
With a thump. And finally, the blue dragonborn also seems to be sent reeling with that.
Take it. That's a W. It's a W.
Okay.
I'll take it. I'm not sorry, Kitty. Or Kita. I'm not.
Wow.
Take that damage. Take that damage, Kita.
We should be count out to see who else would be affected. Let's see, is it? Yep, he would affect you.
Character looks
Oh,
like Kratos.
shit.
I guess I could kind of see that, like a younger.
It looks like
Chunky
Mr.
Kratos.
White is unaffected. You do hear a screech from outside behind him. It sounds like a kobold screech. You did get a kill.
Take it.
FYI.
I'll take it.
So has he just killed all these patrons inside the fucking bar?
Not my problem.
Well, you know,
Not my problem.
it takes thunder damage. It doesn't say that it's non-lethal. So I'm assuming that since it's psychic, it says it's psychic? No, it's just thunder. So I'm assuming it just blasts their brains into mush inside from the sound waves, I guess.
Ew.
Woof.
So yeah. Yeah, you just killed 3 civilians, the female orc barbarian. Yeah, you got more than 1 kill. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kills with that. Good job.
Take it.
Welcome to your alignment change.
I'll take it.
Right.
So I am chaotic neutral.
Not anymore.
It was to save the gnome. Okay.
Did the
I was
gnome
gonna
take
say,
damage?
Depending on how you twist this could be very neutral of him. Let's
Yeah,
settle down.
I was
a little
trying to
bit.
That's true,
save the
that's
gnome.
true. That's
Trying
true.
to save himself and the gnome, even though the gnome's already unconscious, and he just blasted thunderclap right on top of it.
He
I'm
just
going
like
after-
orphaned children. It's fine.
I mean, he literally just finished off a 1 hit point female orc barbarian. Well, maybe not finished off. She's rolling. They do get death saves. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Any of this, not anybody that actually has a character class like a barbarian is going to have a death save. Civilians don't have death saves, so unfortunately, you pushed them. The 2 jackasses that were blocking the door just went and couldn't collapse to the ground like ragdoll.
And technically, I had already sacrificed her before. I wasn't worried about her.
That's true. Yeah, you already said go get him. Perfect. All right. Nice bonus action there. So we are now down to Kingston is next. He mutters under his breath, "What the fuck was that?" as he turns to the blue dragonborn and goes, "Yeah, we're out of here." Let's see here. We will not fuck around. Yeah. You hear him yell, "Eat this!" His hand slowly starts to glow with a bright light, um, as if something celestial is appearing out of his hand, and a beam shoots from it with a natural fucking 20. Let's go. All right. And blasts at the blue dragonborn with guiding bolt. Guiding bolts, a flash of light streaks towards the creature of your choice within range, making a ranged spell attack. On a hit, the target takes 46 radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of Kingston's next turn has advantage. So, let's see what happens. This is a critical. 11, 15, 1. Okay, so 16, 32. Wow. Okay, so yeah, a hole appears dead center through the dragonborn, and he collapses like a ragdoll to the ground.
Holy shit.
Kingston then moves down to the door. That's the first natural 20 I've rolled in a long time. I don't think I rolled in that 20 in this campaign yet with even against you, I don't think. 30. He makes his way towards the door. He's now just north of Keaty, where he's standing. And that will end his turn. That takes it to Gnarl.
Thumbing through the character sheet, I think I'm going to go ahead and invoke the character background that I have, one of the features being Sanctioned Inquisitor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to, knowing me in classic Gnarl fashion, I want nothing to do with this fight at all. So I'm going to do what I would definitely consider to be Gnarl as hell right now. Gnarl is going to just kind of hiss something at Kingston along the lines of,
You fool, we needed at least one alive. God damn it. In Mandos's name.
and he's going to cast Thaumaturgy, and he's going to call for the guards. Like, fuck this fighting stuff. Like, no, I need to, like, I have questions now. So yeah, casting Thaumaturgy, I'm going to call for the Linrea guard ship to like be here on site. Like, I'm going to be very descriptive and be like, we're at the Croning Rooster. Get your asses here now. And
Perfect.
then with a bonus action, I'm going to take advantage of my natural creature feat of Nimble Escape, and I'm going to disengage, and I'm going to head towards the stables just like Kita was doing.
Okay, so your movement is 30 feet, so you are coming right up next to Kingston. Perfect.
And
So
that'll
everybody
end my
hears-
turn.
You hear everybody within earshot of the initial conversation hears him curse out Kingston real quick. Genius then hears guards, crowing rooster, just gives out a huge warning that just kind of echoes through the inn itself, kind of rocking the rafters a little bit with the being 3 times as loud as normal.
Okay.
It does cause some harmless tremors. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I didn't make people's heads explode. Okay.
Right. You didn't do anything like that.
We're saving my gnome, okay?
So it says you also instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut. Oh, nope, that's a separate effect. You would have to choose that. All right, no worries. Yeah, that takes care of that. So now we are down to behind the white-robed figure. One of the kobolds comes scrambling back through, and he gets as far as the blue dragonborn's corpse before he stops. That's as far as he can go for that initial. Let's see. What's the rest of this? He can dash, so he is dashing to get at least within melee range of Phineas.
Mm-hmm.
But he dashed, so he's not going to be able to do any other action. He's just frothing at the mouth, feverishly clawing to get at you.
Okay.
And does everybody know what a kobold looks like?
No.
I'm going to go ahead and throw that in the chat. All right. Oh, I forgot it doesn't work. The work computer doesn't like to use Discord to do anything other than just post to the forum. It won't even do pictures. Dumb. All right. You guys want to Google it? In the meantime, go ahead. I'm trying to do it as fast as I can here, and I'll have to go back to it. These are more primal than some of the images that I'm finding. I'll find one that fits. Boy, they have a bunch of different. So basically, this looks like a tiny puppy-sized version of a wingless dragon, kind of. Let's use this one.
Your share pick in the chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I tried to initially, but it's not liking. No. There it is. Oh, what it just did. My phone just did something weird.
He's a little dragon
Yeah,
dog.
on the chat. But yeah, that's what it looks like as it comes scrambling up on all fours. It does not actually have any weapons.
Okay, cool. Is it? So it's my turn.
That was the last kobold. Let me double check. Yeah, nobody else is board yet. So yeah, we're back to the top of the order thing.
Okay. My ears are rigging. I look back because I've ran up to this. I ran up to Blue. I said some shit. A streak of light went by. The dude crumpled. So obviously, I just said things so tough to him that he just died in front of me. And I looked
back.
No,
you saw the hole open up.
yeah, because of my words. They were cutting. And I look back and I'm seeing now Katie's running.
Everybody's
Kita's running. Everyone else is running. I'm gonna look down and he's just gonna go, good doggy. And I'm just gonna fucking dash back towards the door.
Okay. Gonna give him an attack of opportunity as you leave melee range.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you feel your armor get scraped from a couple of claws as you go. If you turn tail and run back, are you going to go ahead and dash?
Yeah.
So you move your full 60.
Yeah, I took the chance instead of just doing disengage. So let's take the 60.
Gotcha. So
the path of least resistance to the door.
Paladin, baby.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, so you get to the door. You can go ahead and open it as like a bonus action.
Great. Let's lead the way. And then if there's anyone waiting out back there, they're getting a fucking shield to the face.
There you go. Okay. So You throw the stable, you pull the stable door open. The door to the stable is open because it does open in. You kind of kick the bodies out of the way that are in front of it. Um, you see the three civilians there laying in front of it. Well, two civilians in front, but one off next to them. Just blood running from their eyes, nose, and mouth. The door pulls open. You can hear the awning, the rain hitting the awning, and the wind howling outside. The horses do seem restless. But yeah, that's so far. That's all you see. Directly in front of you, the stables that has your everybody's horses in front. Um,
I'll look back and just tell these guys, let's fucking go.
yep. All right. So with that, we are at Kita.
Okay. I'm still by the door, and Kitty has knocked down all the vigils that were blocking it.
Yep. And the only person kind of blocking it now, but again, friendlies, I don't you don't consider them for like blocking terrain or anything like that when you're moving. They'll just kind of like turn to the side that you through. But yeah, the only one in front of it right now that would be between you and getting through the stable is going to be Cineas, the large flyer.
Okay.
You can kind of push your way through there.
I will, again, try to push through the door
Okay.
out far into the stables.
Okay, perfect. You move your movement out into the stables. I am going to go ahead and update the map here real quick. Let's see here. I'll concentrate on the stables. Bear with me. Let's see. I'll put you. Okay, so if you can look on the map real quick, your horse is going to be to the east, so to the right side of the stables there, and the one of the edge on the far wall there. Are you going to head that direction?
Yes.
Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Your EP. Paint colors.
Trying to like write out notes while we're in downtime so I can remember everything later.
Don't worry.
Kitty melted people's brains. Got
That's the accurate, I'm afraid.
it.
I'm just picturing like looks of horror as people clutch the sides of their heads and just pools of blood are just kind of hanging out.
Have you seen the Kingsman movie
I have.
in the church, or at the very end?
His head exploded.
Yeah, that works too.
Almost there.
Sorry, Chad. I was writing out notes. Didn't
I
realize
hope
I
that
didn't have anything up.
female orc wasn't important.
Well, at this point, yeah.
I assume so. The reason I made that decision is because you called out in that voice. So I assume there's guards that are coming, that are going to like hopefully protect her, or at least get her on her feet. If she makes her death saves.
I mean, I called out in common, so everybody would have heard me calling for the town guards.
Yeah. So I'm assuming they're on their way to either, heal her, protect her, revivify if they want to, or they're probably just gonna leave her. But yeah, at this point, all I know is that she was very handsy, and right now,
You're not
self-preservation.
feeling too bad.
Yeah, self-preservation is top of mind, especially at level 1. I have time to get the paladin going. Right now, we're just a glorified fucking mercenary.
Yeah. Understandable. All right. Uploading stable area map now. Hit send. Yeah.
Oh no.
Did it go through finally?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not showing on my side. That's rude.
I just posted twice.
It's not even showing the first one on mine. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and delete the one then.
I mean, I think you're fine. Just leave it.
Yeah, okay, that's why I can see it on. Okay, we're good. Okay, so yeah, so Keita, when you run out there, as you turn to go to your horse, you do see a green dragonborn with his hood down, with a kobold on a chain in front of him, and then a robed figure, hood up, with a kobold on a chain in front of him.
Uh-oh.
And they're 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. They're about 40 feet from you by the time you get done moving.
Okay.
So that was your movement. You still have an action and a reaction.
Okay. We're still in combat with them?
Oh, you are still technically considered in combat. Yes, in initiative.
Okay.
I do need to add these 4 into initiative order now, but yes, technically yes, you are still considered in combat, as the kobold and Mr. White are still in play from the initial roll.
Okay. I will cast Silvery Barbs.
Ooh. That's a reaction. I think you can use it as a bonus action, but I believe you. I don't think. Yeah, I think you have to wait until something happens to you first. Let me read the description for it. Reaction, which you can take when a creature you consider within 60 feet of you succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw. You can't use it yet. Save it. That's
Okay.
one of those rare ones that you can actually use on another person's turn. Basically, and because it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a reaction that's something that happens to you directly. You can actually cast that as a reaction. Like say, if somebody were to succeed an ability check or saving throw or an attack roll on someone else as well, that's within your line of sight.
It's really strong when you get to use it.
Nick. Can I cast Hideous Laughter?
That would be your last first level cast, your first level spell slots. But yes, you can. You've already cast Dissonant Whispers, so that's your first spell slot. So when you cast Hideous Laughter, that would be your last one for the day. Until a long rest.
Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm gonna wait to see.
So
Yeah,
you
she is.
cast a vicious mockery. That's an action. You can
Talk
use
some
that.
shit to him, Posty.
Yeah, I'd be like, go check out the hole in your buddy's chest or something.
Yeah, you gotta.
Your mom never loved you.
Your cobs are really small.
Is that your dog or your wife? Like, have fun with it. Be Posty.
They melted your dog's brain.
No.
Yeah, daggers can be thrown.
Okay, yeah. I will
Medium range, yeah, you'd be good there as well.
turn around in surprise and I will throw my daggers.
All right. So looking at your character sheet, you have a +5 to hit with the dagger.
Mhm.
Who are you targeting? Or what are you targeting?
The red dragon board.
Oh, you don't. He's not a dragonborn. You do know that much.
Oh,
But
okay.
you're targeting the guy in red. You got it. Go right ahead.
Yeah. Okay. That's a d20 again?
Yes, D20, and then you can add. I believe I said it was a +5.
Okay. 13,
And
so
you
18.
18 total. Perfect.
Mhm.
That will hit. Roll 1d4, and then it looks like it's 1d4 +3.
1d4.
Yes, for a dagger.
Okay.
And then add 3.
Okay.
It's right there on your character sheet, under actions at the top. It says action dagger, 1d4 +3 damage, piercing.
Okay.
Yeah, bards are really cool. It's one of my like backup characters in case Sinius goes down as a bard.
One.
A 1 +3 is 4 damage.
4. Yep.
Yeet.
Perfect. Nicely done. You do hear a grunt in pain as that dagger does definitely strike him. Is stuck stuck in the shoulder very pretty good. You still have your bonus action available to you if you do need it. Do you have anything that can do a bonus action? You can do Bardic Inspiration again, but you can only see the bad guys. Well, no, Sinius is in the doorway.
Okay. Yeah, I'll throw bardic inspiration to him.
All right.
But you have to
Do
sing it.
bonus action.
I'm not a singer.
Pop that
Gotta
kazoo out. And
Bang, bang, bang the drum.
Bang the drum
Hmm.
to hit the gong. I need to get a little desk gong.
Yes, you do.
I don't know how you're banging a gong and throwing a dagger at the same time, but we're not going to go into semantics at the moment.
You just bang it with a nub.
Oh, okay, yeah. Or you
Yeah,
could bang it with the hilt of the dagger, then throw the dagger. Because
Yeah.
I don't think you have to use your bonus action last.
It's only my hand that's missing and forearm. Okay, I still have some
I
arm
forgot.
left.
I forgot
All
you
right.
nubbed Gnarl last session. You nubbed Gnarl.
Yeah, don't
His is me.
discriminate on my nub.
It
So
touched me.
It touched
no.
How could this happen?
Sidious,
It truly
now
was
get
stabbing. You have no idea. It poked me.
for the next
Gross.
10 minutes.
Yes, let's fucking go.
All right. Ida is done. Then we go to Mr. White. All right. So Mr. White walks in, comes up behind the kobold, pulls his head down. Everybody's still within the tavern itself will hear that one, that one, that one, that one. I want them alive. And he pulls his hood down to reveal a bugbear.
What?
A
A
bugbear. I'll get it.
Basically, a very tall, kind of Sasquatch looking motherfucker with teeth, goblinoid, and I believe they're goblinoids, related to
They are.
goblins.
Okay.
But they have extremely long arms, and they have a 10-foot reach, not a 5-foot reach.
Mm. But so was he pointing at the
He
people?
points pretty much everybody that's heading towards the door and is fucked with them. He can't see Kita, but he points at basically Kingston, Gnarl, Stinius, and Petey. And the sixth person was, or the fifth person was the gnome.
Mm.
You don't know who he's talking to, really, because the only other person that was in the room that would really kind of understand we want him alive is the Blue Dragonborn, but you know, he's not available for comment at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think he has a saving throw anymore.
Insert that one. With that, you hear him. Let's see. Ooh, Phineas, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Did you say Sinius?
Yes.
God damn. All right. Cause I'm in the doorway, right? I'm not out of the doorway.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you're
okay.
not out the doorway now.
Wisdom. Where's my special dice? Here we go. I'm never rolling a different dice in my life. 17 plus 4, 21.
Okay. So the white robed bugbear, as he comes in and points everybody out, he moves all the way up to where Sinius initially was before he dashed all the way to the door. And you hear him say, "Halt, halt, halt, halt." And it kind of echoes. Sinius, you kind of felt the tingle that you wanted to comply as he cast the spell command, but it did fail.
Fuck yeah. Cool.
All right. Next, fortunately for Kika, is Mr. Red. And all right. You see the hood come down on the red robe creature, Kita, and you see a very stocky, strong-jawed half elf with flaming red hair. He draws two rapiers, lets the kobold go, and dashes towards you. Unfortunately, since you were far enough away out of his regular movement, he's only able to dash towards you at the moment. However, he does get to within melee range, and you hear him go, "Hello, love. Let's dance."
Keita, did you come back?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm here.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Next is the green dragonborn, unfortunately, who also lets go of his kobold and heads towards the front door, taking a big deep breath. The front door when he gets there. Let me see his 30 feet. Look at that. Oh, he's way back there yet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Okay, well, he gets to the corner. 15-foot cone. So we would hit Sinius. Unfortunately. Kitty. Shit. Okay. And the gnome belches out a cloud of noxious gas with his breath weapon. Going to need a saving throw of Constitution for Kitty and Sinius and the gnome.
Okay. What was it for again?
The green dragonborn just breathed his noxious gas breath weapon into the doorway, and Kitty, and you, and Sinius are the only ones within the area of effect, which is a 15-foot cone.
Constitution save.
Yes.
Okay.
It was a 1.
You have inspiration. I'm gonna give you that freebie. You're gonna want to use inspiration, my friend.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna use the inspiration. Okay, 16.
All right, you're good.
With inspiration, do I have, if I roll again, do I have to take the second
Yes,
roll?
you can roll it again. Oh no, with the other inspiration, you would roll a d6 and add that to you if you want, and then for the inspiration you got from Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh, the Bardic.
Oh, so I still have the other inspiration?
That's the one you used. Yeah, that's the one I told you to use. Because yeah, we rolled a 1. Even if you rolled a 6 on the d6, you weren't going to pass.
Okay.
So
I mean, so didn't I get inspiration from?
That gives you an inspiration die, which is 1d6.
Oh, okay.
Roll a d6 against a saving throw and add it to it.
Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, so remove the
Before you know the
inspiration.
result.
Okay.
All right.
So you rolled what was that?
Yeah, so I got a 7 plus 4, so that's an 11.
An 11.
Oh, what's the? Well, it's this the base 16 I passed anyways, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So far, I can't answer that yet. I need to know if you want to try to use your. You've got your result, right? You've got an 11.
Okay.
Do you? Not you, Kitty. I'm sorry, Sinius. You want to roll your Bardic Inspiration for this, or not? Because if you have to use it before I give you the result.
Yeah. That was my Bardic Inspiration die. I rolled a d10 there, so that's what I'm rolling.
So you're going with 11?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Which
Oh, he rolled shitty.
is it again? Because I got a base 16, and then what's the said constant?
Yeah, so at the top left of your character sheet, you'll see con plus.
So 16, 17, 18. Okay, so I have a 19. Okay.
Yeah, so with a DC of 12, Sinius fails. And then, of course, you do pass, Kitty. Kitty, you do take 2 damage. Sinius does take 4 as the noxious gas gets into your lungs and face.
Okay. Oh wait, and I took 4 damage earlier from the ears.
Yes.
Okay. And this was 2.
No, you don't take this damage.
Oh,
No,
I
do.
He directed the breath weapon into the not at you. He's got the duelist coming after you.
Thanks.
Wait, is my gnome okay?
Unfortunately, unless you take an action to check or pick her up, you're not gonna know that.
Wait, is it my go now?
Let me double check. That was green. Now we are at Kitty.
Okay. So just for my memory, Mr. White is inside of the tavern, like he came through the front door.
Yep. And he is stomping his way through.
Okay, and then the green is also like right in front, like not right in front of you, close enough to poison me.
So what you're looking at is he steps almost into the tavern, comes up right up against in front of within melee range of Sinius, and lets loose with the breath weapon. It's a 15-foot cone.
Mm,
It does really get to you and Asinius, based on
oh,
how it opens up as it gets in there farther.
okay. Um, so the well, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look down at the two bodies in front of me.
The
And
civilians,
then yeah, the two and the gnome, kind of like look at my feet and see
the
what's going
gnome,
on with him.
she's staring off into space, and she's bleeding from the nose, ears, and mouth, like the civilians are.
Oh no. Um, okay. Um, so with that information, I'm gonna use my magic missile and direct two of them to Mr. White and one of them to Green.
Oh, nice. Let's see. Magic missile for the general audience. The 3 glowing darts of magical force, whatever form you make them, you just let us know. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range of 120 feet. These darts, you do not need to roll to hit. They automatically hit. The dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target. So Mr. White takes 2d4 plus 2, and Mr. Green takes 1d4 plus 1. Go ahead and roll. There is no saving throw for this.
Okay. So 1d4. So do I roll 3 or do I just roll?
You're going to roll 2 against Mr. White and 1
Okay,
against Mr. Green.
2. Okay, Mr. White got hit with an 8. All right, I got double 4.
Okay, so add 2 to that, so it's a total of 10.
10. Okay. And then 2 to Mr. Green plus 1, so 3.
Okay. Mr. White does stagger a bit. He does not look well. He's very pissed. He's now singed as 2 magical darts hit him dead center in the chest. The green dragonborn flinches a little bit as one of the magical darts hits him in the shoulder. You do now still have your movement and bonus action if you need to use it.
Okay.
You go ahead and click cast next to your. Well, you know, I think I can. Can I? No. Yeah, you'll have
Okay.
to.
All right. Magic missile. Okay. All right.
You have 1 slot left.
So if
Fucking Devin.
I don't.
Just saying.
What was that? I missed it.
It's in the character chat. I'm trying not to derail you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So is anyone between me and how far away is Mr. White from me?
From you?
Yes.
Absolutely. 55 feet.
Okay. So color spray wouldn't do anything to them. Maybe. It just says a 15-foot cone.
It's also an action, so since you just cast magic missile, you
Oh.
don't feel it.
Oh, okay.
There are other. I don't know. Do you have? Doesn't look like you have fun stuff.
I mean,
React.
or I can't use firebolt because I just used the action. Because you only get one action, right?
Action, bonus action, and then a reaction.
Okay.
I don't see. There we go.
Oh,
Yep,
okay. Cast time, one action. Okay. So that's nothing but okay.
You have your movement. Basically, that's about it. You don't have a bonus action other than says 2-weapon fighting, which would be able to do a I guess an unarmed strike if you wanted to go punch the Dragonborn. I don't see that you have a weapon. Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
you have that.
yeah. I've got I've got a quarterstaff, dart, dagger, crossbow,
Gotcha. So
and a
the
sling.
quarterstaff. You could pull the dagger, but quarterstaff. I'm not gonna be able to pull that out and be able to use that in
Okay.
when you're off.
Okay, yeah, got it.
It's pretty versatile. I guess you could, couldn't you? Yeah. Yeah, you can pull that out and whack them with it if you want. It is versatile. You can use it with one hand. So that's up to you how you want to do it. You just need to do it real quick. I know. Just want to, if you go to your inventory, click the
Inventory.
box. Yeah, click the box next to quarterstaff and to your daggers to show them as equipped, and then they'll pop up on your map.
Okay. All right, and then action. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay.
It has to be a light melee weapon, so it would have to be a dagger. Yeah, your quarterstaff is not a light melee weapon, so your 2-weapon fighting would have to be a dagger.
Okay, so yeah, I'll do that. I'll pull out the daggers, and I'll dash towards him and try and stab him in the chest.
Okay. So you can throw or melee if you like, whichever one. So if you're gonna go up and get into melee range. Let's see here. So with 2-weapon fighting, when you take the attack action, well, the spell counts as an attack action, all right? Yeah. You use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon that you're holding in the other hand. So you don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack unless the modifier is a negative. So you don't get your bonus to the damage, but you can go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. That would be
D20.
D20. Okay.
And then I can't see. Let's double check, see if I can get to that.
18.
So you add your +4. So 18 + 4 is 22. That does hit. So you're just going to roll 1d4.
Okay. 1d4. 2.
Well, go ahead and you reach out and you stab him real good. You
Can I
moved
shoot
up
him a
and-
wink?
What was that? I'm sorry. I mean,
Yeah, can I shoot him a wink?
yeah, absolutely.
I got it. That's smart. Yeah, persuasion. You know. Yeah. So to finalize that, I dash at him. I stab him in the chest with the dagger, and then I look into his eyes and throw him a wink.
Gotcha. Hold on, I'm doing real quick text here. Okay, perfect. All right, so with that, Petey is done. Then now goes to Kingston, who kind of looks over the situation here. Let's see. So he looks at the bugbear. He looks at everybody who's taken a hit, the gas that just hit. He can't get into combat because um, when it comes to melee combat, he would not be able to get past Phineas and Petey to get at the Green Dragonborn. So we can't do that. Let's see. Hmm. All right. He will. I'm gonna have to make this random. I don't want the NPC to. Bugbear will greet the Green Dragonborn. Um, his eyes will burn quickly with a red hue, and you'll hear him say, "Mandos flame." As a sacred flame-like radiance descends on the Green Dragonborn that he can see. He has to succeed a Dex saving throw.
What the
Which
fuck was that?
he
Somebody talking shit?
takes 3 damage. A bright flaming flashes in front of Sinius and Kiti, striking the from above, striking the Green Dragonborn. 5 damage. The Green Dragonborn reels back a bit, but other than that, is still standing. Now with Kingston going, that goes to Gnarl.
Yeah, seeing my boy Kingston going to town. I disengaged the last time, but I didn't really get that far. So what I'm gonna do is I will run back to be able to reach out and put my hand on Kingston. Bonus action, I want to cast Shield of Faith, and then with my action, I also want to cast Guidance. So in just one kind of just foul motion, I'm just gonna run up and kind of like pat you on the back and be like, "Remember your job. I at least want one alive when you're done." And then I will just
Shield
kind
of
of
Faith.
pull out my mace and hold up my shield and just be ready to go.
Okay. So for the general audience,
Shield of
guidance.
Faith gives you a +2 to your already high armor class.
Perfect. Then guidance, touch one willing creature once before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4 and add the number to one ability check of its choice. It can roll the die before or after making the ability check. The spell then ends. So
Correct.
he now has a d4 to use for an ability check and a +2 to his armor class. So he is now at an armor class of 19. Very nice.
That will
Shield of Faith
end
is
my
not
turn. What's that?
Shield of Faith is they're both bonus actions, but you can use
No.
guidance.
Guidance
Action.
is an action. Shield of
Faith
Faith
is
is a
bonus.
bonus action. I got it right.
Yeah. Shield of Faith is concentration though. So
Yes, it is. I can only cast it on one person at a time.
oh, there you go. Got it. Perfect. And there, now we're down to the kobold. The kobold that came in with Mr. White, who is now all lonely and way too far away. 10, 15, 20, 20. Nope, he can get to Kingston. The kobold, foaming at the mouth, charges at Kingston. And with a 7, promptly bounces off his power shield. So the kobold jumps at Kingston, mouth open, claws outspread. Kingston just basically kind of looks down at it, strengthens his stance with the shield, and uses the shield as a literal wall, which is, kind of what it's there for. The kobold bounces, lands on the floor, and rolls and stands back up.
Does that invoke my attack of opportunity out of curiosity since I'm right next to you?
As moving in, normally I do attack of opportunity moving out, but I had toyed with the idea of doing it as you're moving in as well.
Well, it seems like it's an involuntary response. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, no, I do agree with that because you're behind Kingston, so he would have to go, well, not behind, but off to the side and behind, and you're within. Yeah, no, you're within melee range. So, yeah, go ahead. I like this idea actually. Like I said, I've been toying with it. I've never used it yet, but it would make sense since you're not the target.
Perfect. If that's the case,
And I'll add that.
Last spell slot. I'm gonna make no. I'm actually gonna save that. That's overkill.
You would have to use a reaction, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
action is just an attack of opportunity, so I just basically gonna smack him with my mace. Okay, I won't get too squirrely with this.
with your warhammer.
Well, fuck me. No, it don't. Nat 1. Never mind. I missed.
You have inspiration.
You know what? Great call. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna use my DM inspiration. I'm gonna get rid of that. That was
I
terrible.
really prefer not
Yes,
having
so
you.
went from a nat 1 to a dirty 20. DM.
All right, good. Try and roll your damage. Is your base damage above 5?
Yes.
All right. So right as the kobold bounces off Kingston's shield, a hammer comes swinging from around the side, cracking the kobold upside the head, sending it right back down to the ground, rolling off limp with a crushed skull.
Jesus.
The other 2 kobolds, unfortunately, try to run down Kita. But again, I believe they're going to be too far away, as the duelist had to run to get you. Kobolds were 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep. So the kobolds have to dash. So basically what's going to happen is this, Kita. You've got the duelist in the square immediately to your left. One kobold comes around on a dash. He'll be 1 square below you, and the other kobold is now surrounding you on 1 square to the top. Now, again, for the general audience, I do want to let you know a little bit about the kobold. It does have something called pack tactics. The kobold has advantage on any attack rolls against a creature if at least one of the kobold's allies is within 5 feet. So both of those kobolds, if they get a chance to ever attack you, they're going to be rolling at advantage.
Was that for me? I'm so
Here.
sorry. I stepped away for a quick second.
No worries. I just want to make sure that again, the general audience and for Cineas and for Petey, who have not, first time playing, have not faced the kobold, pack tactics as the general rule. Where this can get very messy for you really quickly, Kita.
Oh, good.
I do need to scroll 2 things here.
Blew your load on those starlight steps too quick.
I know.
Hey, man, sometimes you gotta let it pop off.
Gotta let it fly.
Death saving
Spittle
throw
the
was
month.
She's a peacock. You gotta let her
Gotta let me fly.
right. Cineas, we're back at the top, my friend.
Fuck yeah, we are. All right. Who breathed in my face?
Oh, the guy standing right in front of you that Petey just stabbed. They got burned by a flame.
So is that a dragonborn or is that the rogue?
Yes, that's a green dragonborn.
Green
The rogue
dragonborn.
is in red. That's facing down Kita. Oh, you can see her too. As she turned and threw the dagger, the duelist ran up on her as well as 2 kobolds. She's effectively surrounded.
Okay.
She's 6 ways at FUCK.
Did I hear Gnarl say something about leaving somebody alive, or was I too far away to hear that?
Oh no, you heard it.
Okay.
He told everybody within earshot. He told Kingston, just general. And then he did the thaumaturgy, and then he said it again just now when he cast the 2 spells, giving him the boosts.
Okay.
Basically, my it's like a spoken or a verbal command to invoke that spell guidance. He'll use the phrase like, "Remember your job," something that has to do with that.
Okay.
When I cast it, that's what I'm doing.
So I've heard you at least say this.
Yes, you have.
I've got this green dragonborn in my face. Just breathed at me. Sinus is gonna stop for a second, and he's just gonna say, "The next time we talk, take a breath, mint." And he is gonna put his sword up onto his shield, and he is going to do a hilt strike. So he's gonna try to go non-lethal, and he's just gonna pop this dragonborn right in the face.
Rolled a hit.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, if you didn't already have your inspiration that I gave you earlier, I give you again just because of the breath mix.
22.
That hit.
Okay, so that is
You still roll your normal longsword damage plus strength and all that.
1d8 plus 4. Okay. What's my d8? It's this guy. Okay. All right, so 4 plus 4, so 8.
Oh man, just so close. Yeah, you bring that pommel up into this mother effer's jaw, and you really get a solid connect. His eyes kind of roll a little bit. You see a couple of teeth come flying out of his jaw, but he quickly regains his composure, and he's still standing there. But man, is he just absolutely hurting.
Sweet. Okay, you know what? So for a bonus action, let me just double check here.
Punch him in the face.
Well,
You have to. I mean, yes, yeah. Well, yeah, I
oh,
would give an unarmed strike if he drops the shield.
um, okay. Now just a
That'd be
quick
kind of.
clarification question. I do have daggers equipped,
You would
but
have to. You've got your shield in one hand though,
okay,
so
okay, that's
you
fine,
would
that's
have.
fine.
Yeah, you would
Um,
have to drop the shield and then grab the dagger. Which I mean, you can do. I do allow quick weapon changes like that, no problem. As long as it's within reason.
but then picking up my shield on my next round is going to take an
That's going to
action,
be an act. That's going to be no. It's going to be a bonus action.
a bonus action.
Picking something up like that's going to be a bonus action unless it's going to give you some sort of a resistance. Then it's going to be an action. That's how I work that.
Fuck it. Let's make this shit happen. I'll drop my shield and I'm going to take an elbow to the face.
All right, unarmed strike. Give me a roll.
Oh yes. What is my? Go back here. Oh, it's a +6. Okay. 21.
Perfect. That is definitely a hit. Your unarmed strike does
It's
at
just
least
a
do 2
5.
damage.
It's just a straight 5.
All right. Yeah, the pommel strike comes up with your main hand, and then in the next fluid movement, you see him drop the shield, and he brings the elbow around, cracking the Dragonborn in the side of the head, who does a brief little cartoony spin, spitting out some more teeth and blood, and then goes absolutely ragdoll to the ground.
Hell yeah.
Dragonborn Green is down.
Let's fucking go. And
All right.
I was gonna say,
You're no longer locked in melee. You can move,
okay.
but you're gonna have to leave your shield. Just so you know.
Oh, and let me take that off my character sheet real quick because that's gonna drop my AC.
That's a hell of a trade-off, but fuck it. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah. I mean, there's a feat that you can actually use the shield as a weapon.
Yeah, I might have to take that next
It
time.
gets nasty.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? For fun's sake, I've got an idea. I'm going to, at this point, then I'm just gonna move. Kita's getting surrounded, so I'm gonna need to go help her out. So I'm just gonna move. One of the kobolds that's closest to her. Let me get into flanking position
the one
on one of
to the
those.
north of him. Okay, so you're gonna go. So
What-
you're gonna be where the pink K is. You're gonna be the top left square. The kobold is directly above her.
Okay, great.
And then and then right below you is the red duelist with the rapiers. So you're flanked on him as well.
Cool. Okay, so then Kita should
And then the
have
other kobold is
advantage
below.
next time, right? For flanking.
Yeah. She won't. You will.
Okay.
She is. I mean, technically, I don't think you would either because you're also flanked. So I think it's just going to be straight.
Oh, I'm flanked too.
Yeah, the kobold. The other kobold is basically You're playing four square there.
Got it.
You're
Okay.
kitty corner from Kita. The red duelist is kitty corner from the kobold.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Totally understandable. Thank you. That's my turn.
All right. Now we're down to Kita. My dear, you're in dire straits, but you do see the Goliath properly drop the Dragonborn and move to assist. But you do have two kobolds snapping at your heels and a very distraught, not distraught, but a very frustrated and irritated guy with half elf with two rapiers standing before you with a dagger, with your dagger in his shoulder.
Okay. How far? Again, just remind me. Have they moved forward at all? Or are they right there? You said they're right on me.
Yes, they are within melee range. If you attempt to move away at all, you're going to be attacked by both kobolds and the duelist. Free reaction attack of opportunity.
Okay. I will go ahead and cast Hideous Laughter.
Ooh, nice. For the general audience,
Uh-huh.
Hideous Laughter. A creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny, falls into a fit of laughter, and if the spell affects it. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. A creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected. Uh, okay, that does not remove anybody that you're facing. So I'm assuming you're going to target the duelist.
Yes.
The DC for your Salvator, if I'm reading that right, is a 13. If you want to check that, what you're going to do is where Hideous Laughter is, click on the name Hideous Laughter, and then it'll pop up a little sidebar there, give you the description. In the area that gives you, it says casting time, range, area, components. It'll say attack/save, and it says Wisdom 13. So that's already calculated based off of your stats.
Okay.
So that's where you're going to find that if you're ever asked.
Okay.
So let's see, can he? With a 2, the duelist smirk goes from a smirk. And he hits the floor on his back, completely prone, unable to do anything at all.
Hell yeah.
Well, it says concentration up to 1 minute. At the end of each of its turns, it gets to do another saving throw. And each time it takes damage, it gets to do another saving throw. The target has advantage on the saving throw if it's triggered by damage. So, got it. All right, so that is your action. So go ahead and click cast. That's your last spell slot.
Okay.
You do have, again, bonus action. There's another Bardic Inspiration. I think you have one of those left. And 2 weapon fighting. If you want to punch a kobold, or you know what, I'll let you grab the dagger out of his shoulder and use it on the kobold with your offhand.
I think what I'm going to do. So, no, I know this is what I'm going to do. I am going to step forward and with my nub, I'm just going to do, I think it's my right hand, I'm just going to do a right hook right to the chin of one of the kobolds.
That sounds awesome.
Fuck
you don't even have
yeah.
to step forward. He's
Oh.
one like literally right there.
Well,
Go for it.
I was kind of, compensating for the distance of lack of arm.
Oh,
little half
okay.
step,
I'm
you know?
sorry.
Sup, Danny
No,
boy?
it's okay.
I
Just gotta
Give
make
him my
sure.
recommended, and Gnarlclaw
didn't mean
goes
to assume
crazy.
your
Hell
reach.
yeah, he does, bro.
Thank you.
How are you?
Little wokeness there for you. Dun, 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 dun. Give me a D20 to hit. Unarmed strike, you have a +4 to hit. Nope. Yeah, you have a +4 to hit. With a base damage of 3.
I rolled 11.
+4, or an 11 before the 4, with the 4.
No, 11 before the 4. Plus 4 is 15.
So the total of 15 is a hit. It takes 3 damage. So, all right. So, Phineas and Petey both see the Astral Elf, cause the red duelist, to fall on the ground, dropping both rapers, and he's just rolling on the floor laughing. She then swings around, and you hear as her stump cracks a kobold upside the head, and with it eats the damage, but he is still standing.
Nice job.
I think that will end your turn, right, Kita?
I haven't moved, so I think I'm going to give myself a little space. I will turn
You
around.
will
Yeah.
again. You will
Okay.
invoke 2 attacks of opportunity from the kobolds if you move away from them.
Nope, I'll stay right where I'm at.
There you go. There you go. You got it. All right. So with that, we're now with Mr. White. There was a preset, and I'm not lying, a preset condition in this particular encounter that once the odds were not in their favor, this was going to happen. You hear a high-pitched whistle as the bugbear puts his fingers to his mouth, and you hear him yell, "Fall back!" And he begins to dash back out the front door.
Let's go.
So, Mr. White.
I'm great. Those characters are so silly. They are. This is a motley crew, Danny.
He's dashing. Yeah, he disappears out the door into the rainy night.
Question.
Yes.
Can I cast guiding bolts so he don't get away?
He's uses his dash action. Unfortunately, he's still in initiative. Yeah, he's not going to be within sight as he's dashing around the corner. But that's a good thought.
Is my dagger still in his chest?
No, the dagger's in the Green Dragonborn's chest. This is Mr. White, the bugbear that's behind you still in the center of the tavern, or was, as he is.
I thought that's who I was going after.
No, you shot him twice with a magic missile, but your dagger in the chest of the Green Dragonborn. Well, no, it's in your hand. You stabbed him.
Okay.
Yeah, you kept the dagger. The only reason why the Kita's dagger is stuck in the duelist because she threw it.
Mr. White lives another day to get killed by Gnarl Claw.
Clarifying for myself.
Oh, you're good. I got you.
So
So with that, certainly.
Sorry, just real
there
quick. Gnarl, just
Yep.
want to let you know YouTube is going off right now saying that they want you to kill that guy.
I want to fucking kill that guy.
Another day.
Very nice, very nice. All right, so that's Mr. White. Mr. Red, saving throw. 5. Continues to roll with laughter. You're gonna get your prisoner after all, Gnarl. He's continuing to roll with laughter. We are now at Kitty. Mr. Half-Orc, the doorway is open.
Do I know I have a prisoner?
Well, no. I'm just like, for shits and giggles, like, for the audience.
I meant to yell back to you and I never did, so I didn't tell you I knocked one out.
No, that's fine. It just preps me for a little bit of dialogue.
Okay. So everything, even the kobolds, dipped.
They're not dipping. So, Mr. White's the only one that's been able to dip.
Oh, okay.
He's the only one not engaged. Mr. Red is not unable to disengage, obviously for obvious reasons. And both kobolds have not had a chance to even move yet.
Okay.
Since it all started, to run out.
Okay,
And
so
then-
I'm gonna run to Kita. Or
Okay.
how close can I get to Kita from where I'm
You
at?
would have to go. All right. So picture this. If you're looking at the map of the stable,
Okay.
all right.
So
So
did I not get to see that?
it's
I don't have the map
yeah,
of the stable.
Yeah, you run into the stable area now.
Okay.
So
I
You're the-
don't have that. It hasn't showed up
It's in
on
the
my.
chat.
It's in the game session chat.
And then-
Oh, I was looking in the wrong place. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
He's really old, guys. You got to give him.
Oh, okay.
I'm really old.
Okay. All right. Cool. Got it. All right. Got it. I'm here. I'm here mentally.
I mean, I almost look exactly like the Dungeon Master from the cartoon. Okay. Um, so where the pink K is, all right.
Okay.
Mr. Red is on the ground directly to her left. Sinius
Okay.
is kitty corner up to her left, so the northwest. There is Kobold number 1 that she punched directly north of her, and Kobold
Okay.
number 2 that is directly south of her. You would be able to get to the
Would I at least
south.
be able to get to the door?
Yeah, you're right there next to the door already.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you
what I'm
can.
gonna do is I'm going to peek my head through the door so that way I can see the kobolds. And then I'm gonna use color spray.
Let me clarify really quick. You're
Okay.
already standing at the door because you moved up and stabbed the dragonborn. So
Oh,
you're
okay,
standing.
okay. All right. I was turned around completely. Okay.
You can see. Yeah, you can see. I guess because Sinius, you can kind of see the kobold to the north of Kita, but you'd have a better shot at the the kobold to her south.
Okay. So I'm going to with the best of my ability, aim my color spray to try and get both of the kobolds. Trying to avoid. Actually, I'll just go for the one further back.
Okay,
The one further
so
back.
15-foot cone. So you were going to move in to the stable area to do it.
Yes.
Well, okay, so
Or if I'm within that 15 foot, I believe I am.
it is a cone. So again, it's going to be another one of those things where color spray. Let's read that first. For the general audience. A dazzling array of flashing colored light springs from your hands. You roll a 6d10. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures in the 15-foot cone originating from you are affected in ascending order of their current hit points, ignoring unconscious creatures and creatures that you cannot see. Starting with the creature that has the lowest hit points, each creature affected by this spell is blind until the end of your next turn. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving to the next creature, etc., etc. So, casting this without affecting Sinius and Kita, you'd be able to stand at an angle to allow you to hit the duelist. Since it does no damage, it's not going to cause them to roll a save, and you can get the kobold as well.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I won't affect Kita again this time.
So roll 6d10.
Or me.
6d10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still spinning? Okay. So do I give you the individual numbers or the total?
Total.
30.
Okay, 30 hit points worth. Mr. Red is at that. Yeah. While laughing, he covers his eyes now, laughing even harder as his panic turns to laughter, and the kobold is now blind. You still have that is your last spell slot for first level. You still have a bonus action and the rest of your movement. You only use 15 feet of your movement.
Okay.
And since the only enemy that's in your melee range is a prone, you will not invoke attack of opportunity.
Okay. Would I be able to pull out the quarterstaff and give the kobold a bonk?
Yeah. If you want to move around, absolutely. And then you can do your.
I'll do that.
No.
Oh, no?
The quarterstaff is your bonus action. You would have to use a dagger, not the stats.
Oh, okay. Then I'll continue with the dagger. And I will aim for said jugular area.
So, for reference, you are now to the southwest of Kita,
Okay.
directly west of that kobold. So roll the hit.
Okay.
Bonk the
That
kobold.
is a
Is that
There's
one
D4, right?
blinded?
It is blind, yes.
He has advantage.
Yes, you get to roll for advantage with advantage. So you roll 2d20 and take your highest roll. And then you do have a plus 4 to
Highest
hit.
roll is a 17.
That will hit because that is a total of 21. You do not get any of the bonus, but you do get to roll a d4 for the dagger damage.
D4.
Bonk him with the
It's a 2.
2. All right.
That's pretty cool, Angel. I like that.
It does yip as you sink your dagger into it, into its flank, but it does not fall. Perfect.
That'll be my turn.
All right, that will leave it to Kingston. All right, where he's located still, standing by the base of the fireplace. Let's see, decisions. He motions to Gnarl and goes, "Should I?" As he he nods his head towards the door, the front door.
Gnarl just kind of nod back.
All right, Kingston, you hear as his frame dashes back out the door after Mr. White. Let's see, does he get out the door? Where he was. 15. He does. Does he have anything that does a bonus action? He does, but not what he wants to use. Does he have anything he can throw? Probably not. This will warn him, but it's not like, nope. All right. Kingston promptly rushes out the front door and disappears after Mr. White. That will end that turn. We're now at no. Gnarl, you're pretty much
Here you go,
at this
Danny.
point
Here goes Zorro.
alone with your own thoughts and a bunch of dead or unconscious bodies around you inside the tavern. Everybody else is out either in the stables. You can hear a commotion going on out there, and of course, you just witnessed Mr. White run out the door being chased by Kingston.
And it's just those two that ran out the door, right? Like, I didn't
Front,
notice
correct.
anybody possibly waiting outside for him or anything. He's not like walking into a trap from what I can see, or what do you got?
Well, go ahead and you don't see anything. I can't do that passive, or even if you roll a perception, you don't see anything. But I do want you to roll a history check for me, please.
Ooh, all right, 1 second. My history is excellent, so let's see what I got.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, I think.
That is 17 plus 6, total of 23.
Yeah, so it occurs to you that one, dragon cultists like this always go in packs of 5, one for each head of Tiamat in color. At this point, you can account for green, white, blue, and red. Black is still out there somewhere.
If that's the case, then I'm actually going to go ahead and take the dash action and just follow in his footsteps because, yeah, he's definitely not going to just be, by himself then if he's retreating like that.
Perfect. You'd make it to the doorway. Give me perception.
Perfect. What is my perception? That is a +5. 19.
Right, perfect. I'm going to take a brief pause here to update the map for the tavern area.
Okay.
Okay. So, go to the porch. This map is going to be just for Gnarl, Kingston, and at least Mr. White. You know.
Okay.
See, Posty, we're not cool enough for that map.
You know, you got quite the scrum going on yourself.
Yeah, no kidding. While they're
I
doing
swear
that,
to God, if he draws a giant dick on a piece of paper one more time.
While they're doing that, like Posty and Hoggy, like I'll just kind of give you like my mindset of what we're doing. Like we have one more kobold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We got a guy laughing on the ground. And then we gotta check this gnome. Like Cineas has absolutely noticed this gnome you've been carrying, and the fact that you're carrying a leaky sack right now. And
he's not carrying the gnome.
Oh no, I may have dropped him.
You dropped the gnome too?
I had to.
Right before he did the thunderclap.
So she's still inside?
Yeah.
She's dead.
Oh, bro. I thought she was like, Man, you fucking
No,
You stole her and then just
straight
fucking
I straight thunderclapped right over her skull. She was instant mush.
All right. Well, that's unfortunate. You've changed. This just changed everything I was planning. So
there was an attempt, okay? There was an attempt. and I'm very selfish.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
True neutral.
True.
Well, I mainly wanted the gnome for the knowledge, you know.
Mm-hmm.
As to what the heck just happened. Okay, almost done. Momentarily.
The suspense is killing me.
There we go. Did you see a black?
So can I actually see the black guy?
Yes.
As racist as that sounded, thanks, Matt. You asshole.
You can see the black bee.
The black dragonborn. Wow. There we
No,
go.
not a dragonborn. Well, actually, his back is to you. He's about to head down the stairs after getting the retreat order. But he is hooded up, obviously, because the rain is kind of blowing sideways inside the porch area, underneath the awning there.
Here.
But you have
Kingston here.
Kingston right in front of you. You're hot on his heels, and he's hot on the heels of the Mr. White, the bugbear.
Okay, well, I'm going to target who I can, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt. I think I heard you correctly. I can strike the black dragonborn in the back.
You can see him, but you used your action for dash.
Here you go, Danny.
Oh, you know what? Yep, you're right. Okay. So then
you do not go, Danny.
I guess that's my turn.
All right.
Can I at least warn Kingston?
Oh, he can see him now too. I mean, yeah, he got.
Okay.
He got.
All right. Well then, yeah. Well then, that's fine. I've used up everything. I'm good.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. So now, with Gnarl done, we got a blind kobold. How long does color spray? Ugh, can't talk. Wait. Wrong character sheet.
All right, Angels, thanks so much for the follow and for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. The rest of the VOD
So
will be
he
on
is still
Twitch and
blind
YouTube.
until the end of Kitty's next turn. Perfect. All right, so
Thank you for the follow. If I didn't say
he's
it
just
already,
going to snap in a
appreciate it
general
lot.
direction. He's just lashing out. So disadvantage
Have a good
in
one.
direction number 1, 2, 3. So you see him just kind of reach out, start biting and swinging. Open air to his right. So that's going to be, behind, kind of behind and away from both Kidi and Kida. The other kobold will go ahead and attack back at Kida, unfortunately. He is within 5 foot of an ally. Unfortunately, that is going to give him advantage. Ooh, but a 10 plus a 2. He has rolled a 12 to hit. Kida, on your character sheet, what's your AC?
Where's that at?
It's right above where your actions are. It says armor class.
It's underneath your walking speed.
Yeah, the armor class. Looks like a shield. Looks like a shield.
Oh,
Has the number 14 in it?
14,
Yeah.
14.
So yeah, with a 12, he lashes out at you, but must be a little bit wary of being nubbed again because he falls short and snaps at air. We are back to the top of the order, Sinius.
Okay. Are any of these guys still blinded?
Mr.
One
Hideous
next to me.
Laughter is blind, and the kobold on the other side of Kidi is blind.
If I move to that one, does it spark an attack of opportunity?
Again, from the one kobold, yes.
Shit. All right. Well, that one's blind, so he's a disadvantage. The one that's not blind that I'm closest to, I'm just going to go ahead and long sword at it.
Roll the hit. This is going to be absolutely.
It may not be. You know what? It's end of the night. I'm going to use my DM inspiration.
All right, re-roll it.
That is way better. We went from a 4 to a 17 plus 6, 23.
Perfect. That is a hit. I'm assuming you do more than 2 damage.
Yeah.
All right. The remaining 2 hit points of this kobold are absolutely disintegrated as he is literally cleaved in 2 with the Goliath's downward stroke of the sword, right through the midsection.
As I come
The
through,
kobold's eyes widen with shock. It takes it a minute for the kobold to realize that the back half of his body is no longer there, and he kind of cartoon falls to the ground, dead, bleeding. Arterial spray kind of shooting out against the stable walls.
Ew.
Very disgusting and gross.
Sinis is just going to look at him and say, contrary to popular belief, but I'm a cat person. And then I still have movement and a bonus with a 2-hand. I've dropped my shield. I have, I did that. Unarmed strike. I'm going to walk around on my unarmed strike at the other kobold.
Go for it. Roll the hit.
He's blind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I've got it anyways, but just for funsies. Yeah, okay. First one was a 13 plus 6, that's a 19.
Above a 12 hits him, and you do a minimum of 5 damage.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're not going non-lethal on a kobold, right?
No, fuck him.
You then see Cineas after he cleaves the 1 and 2, walks around kind of nonchalantly, walks around Kida to the blinded kobold, takes his fist and just basically with one fell swoop crushes the front of its skull in.
Fuck yeah,
Show off.
daddy. And that's what he says.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so both these kobolds are down. Home skill is still laughing over there. I've done my action, my bonus action. That's my turn.
All right, so that's it. Kida, you're next.
Do I have any daggers?
Yeah, your dagger is still in Mr. Numbnuts' shoulder, Mr. Red Shoulder.
Is he dead?
No, he's still rolling around laughing
Okay.
And blind.
And okay.
and
Good.
blind.
Let me get to. Okay. I will run up to him, pull out the dagger. Um,
You just bend down and pull it. Yeah.
Do it.
yeah, bend down and pull it down. And
Do
when
it.
stop stressing me out. And I will put a knee on his chest and stab him in the neck.
Yeah.
Roll the hit with advantage.
D20 again.
Yep.
Okay.
2 of them. Take the highest.
2. Take the highest.
Yep.
Thank God, because that was a 9. 19.
Perfect. Your dagger damage is 1d4 plus 3.
1d4 is the little triangle.
Yeah.
Here. A 1.
Did you roll?
4.
A 1 plus
Yeah.
3. 4.
4. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You get to know the saving throw since you did the damage. He passes it. You hear him go. That's your action. He is still prone, by the way.
Okay.
Two-hand fighting. Do it.
Can I do the reaction now or
The bonus action, yeah.
the
You can punch him.
yeah.
All right, go for it. With advantage again. He is still prone.
Okay. D20 again.
Yep,
Plus 4.
2 of them. Plus 4, correct.
15.
15 total. That hits.
Mhm.
That does 3 damage. So he says, ow, and then he says, ow again. As you, crush his nose with that one. He is still conscious, however. But he's got a couple good stabs and a punch to the face. You've pretty much taken this little bastard out, but yeah, you stumped him. um, yep, that's it. If you want to move, you can. You're no longer locked in combat because he is prone.
Yes, I will step back towards my horse again.
Perfect. You can actually, I believe, get all the way to the horse now.
Okay, I will do that.
Your 30 foot of movement. Yeah, you can get to your horse stable and start prepping the horse.
Okay.
Perfect. That will end your turn. That goes to Mr. White. All right, so Mr. White, does he notice he's being followed with the storm raging outside? Perception. He does look back and see both Kingston and Gnarl giving chase, and that they are close. Not close enough that does he attack or so he continues on. He dashes further away. He is going to get to. Yeah, he is down the stairs from the porch, heading towards the outside corner of the inn. He is now out. He's outside of the awning, so he's now in the darkness a little bit, covered with not covered, but being hosed with rain and wind. Let's see. So yeah, he kept moving. That ends his turn. We're now at Mr. Black. Mr. Black steps in to see what is he going to do? He's following suit. He jumps the railing, however, lands on the ground in the sloppy mud, but still makes the landing and dashes away. He will make it around the corner. He outpaces Mr. White, being closer to the edge. He does go out and around out of sight. So that will end their turn. Mr. Red, looking at the situation, and holds his hands up and goes, "A bit of a parley, misunderstanding?" He rolls a natural 1 and chicken shits the hell right out of that. Trying to surrender through a bloody face to, well, at this point, just Phineas and Kitty. That'll end his turn, which takes it to Kitty.
So
We've got the duelist blubbering through bloodied lips. He's trying to give up.
so I noticed the cobalt with the crush scroll in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I peer over to the side and see the other one cleaved in half. And I just start heaving. Just
I mean, you want to roll that constitution check to see if you actually do vomit?
yeah.
You're just going to try to purposely vomit everything.
Yeah, let's which one do you want me to roll?
Well, it's a D20, it's a constitution save. And let me give you a DC. All right, DC of 10.
Okay, I rolled a 9.
You are throwing up.
Okay. Yeah, that's
You are involuntary. Yep. All right. So, do you want to pick a direction, or you want me to randomize it?
I want to turn towards the blubbering.
You threw up all over him. You couldn't surrender. Okay. So if anybody is squeamish, cover your ears. So out in the stable, witnesses, Kitty kind of turn a little pale, then turn a little green as he looks at the arterial spray from the gutted kobold cleaved in half, and then the one whose brains are leaking out of its eye sockets from being punched in the face by very pissed off Goliath Paladin. Turns while Mr. Duelist is in mid-sentence parlay straight into his face and mouth.
That's why I carry a quarterstaff, okay?
You don't want to get that close. That will sufficiently end Kitty's turn. As you are uncontrollably vomiting at this point.
No.
All right. All right, everybody take a moment. Deep breath. Anybody need some Dramamine to stop the bile from right in there?
You say Cineas is a sympathetic vomiter, and he's like trying to hold it down.
Go ahead, roll a con
Rolls
save.
your eyes up both of them. Just says
DC 10.
He makes it 7 plus 6 or 4.
Yeah, you choke it down.
Yeah.
All right.
Ew.
He was given instructions. He got what he needed to do. You can still see Mr. White. Let's see. Guiding bolt is 120 feet. You can hit him. Let's cast it. Kingston will move 30 feet closer to Mr. White's back as he tries to round the corner. He will cast Guiding Bolt. Rolls a 19 plus a 6 for a 25. That hits. 4d6 damage.
Let's go.
So is that like a tracker? How does that work?
No, guiding bolt. Okay, so let me get the finish of damage and I'll describe it.
Oh, sorry.
So, no, I got it. I want to go grab my dice and not lose them. Because I just rolled them into the rest of my dice. So guiding bolt, what it does is it's not a tracking like I fire it and the bolt then guides to him. I hit him and then he kind of lights up like, hey, shoot me. So for the next person that tries to attack him, you can attack with advantage. He turns into this bright, hey, shoot here type of thing. He can't hide, that kind of thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's the after effect if he survives. So 2, 4, 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 1 is 13. Mr. White has. Ooh. Mr. White goes face first into the mud and slides a little bit towards the corner. Gnarl, you see that brilliantly from your position. As another guiding bolt hits Mr. White squarely in the back, knocking him forward.
Did I do that?
You hear Kingston Tuggle. Fucking mother. Yeah, that he will not. He won't need to do anything else. And he goes, "Oh wait, you wanted it. You wanted him alive, right?" He begins. Yeah, he's gonna. When he gets close enough, he'll probably do spare the dying or something. But that's not. He's not close enough yet to touch. So that will end Kingston's turn. We're at Gnarl. Yeah, you watch Mr. White get dropped. Mr. Black has run around the corner out of sight. Even if you dash, you would not get into to the corner. You would get up to Mr. White almost. You'd be on the stairs. Mr. White would be about 20 feet in front of you once you get there if you dash.
Well, seeing as how I'm not going to go and get my boots muddy again, I'm going to stay on the porch and wait for Kingston to bring him back.
Fucking gnarl, typical. All right, yep, no, that worked. And you gonna do anything else? Or are you just gonna walk up to the edge and kind of watch?
Yeah, he'll just stand there, his arms behind his back, his usually hunched over self, just kind of basically bird dogging the shit out of Kingston while he's dragging a corpse back.
It's having a foot.
Do hurry up. I'd hate for you to catch cold.
As he lights his cigar.
Yeah, there it was. I knew his cigar was coming. All right, that will take care of Gnarl. Only one under him was the kobolds. They're both dead. So yeah, Sinius, you're top of the order. Literally have one last person leaving you guys locked in combat, and he has now got vomit in his mouth. He's trying to spit it out. He's gagging. Still prone on his back.
Okay, so Sinius is gonna walk and kneel over. Kita, do you still have your knee on his chest?
No,
I'm
she's
at the
over
horse.
with her horse now.
With a horse. Okay, good. Then instead of Kita, my knee is going to go on her chest. The sword is going to go right over his throat. And I'm going to say, you have one chance. You want to parlay? Parlay. Who do you work for? Why are you here?
Duh, is it not obvious, you big galoof? You gotta understand, he's clearing his throat. We're with the dragon cult, where you cannot tell by our robes? Yeah, you're not very bright for such a big fellow.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, that sword's going to keep going just a little lower. And I'm going to say, there were two parts to that question. Why are you here?
I believe it is. Where if you could, God, you're like literally drawing blood now. No, trying to catch our traitors. No.
What? I didn't quite catch it all. What'd you
Trying
say?
to catch our traitor, the gnome.
Trying to catch
Hey,
our
catch
traitor.
that
Got
gnome.
it. So the gnome works for you or worked for you.
Yeah, she did. But my goodness. Yeah, right, she did, but obviously not anymore. That's why she stole something. That's the big thing. My boss likes to have all of this nice things. She took one, pretty important, a big rock or slab or something. I don't know. I just work here.
Well,
Although now I think
then you're no good to me right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing that I did to the Green Dragonborn, and instead of just absolutely killing this thing, it's just going to be a pommel strike right to the forehead.
all right. Prone advantage to hit. I mean, really.
Yeah, it's a 19.
You're gonna do more than 3 damage.
Yeah.
He goes, no, wait, but you just hear a soft, wet smack, and he's done.
Yep.
All right, that's it. Melee is technically over. You guys
Nice.
have won. Kita, I think she took the worst of it.
My ears.
Yeah, Kita, how are you doing right now? Like,
It was
HP wise.
fire.
HP wise, like,
What?
are you low?
I'm deaf.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Uh,
How you feel?
he is at 4
Huh?
damage, I think, right?
Yeah, I took 4.
Okay.
So she's at 5, which is almost half hers. He is at 14.
Mm-hmm.
Gnarl's full. Kingston's full.
I'm squishy.
And then Phineas, the damage you took, I don't see it off your thing, but I think it was 2
When did I take?
from the Green Dragon breath weapon. Let me refresh. Maybe I didn't refresh.
Yeah, it was 2 for us.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Plus, I think, you took damage from the clap as well. So you're at 12. Yeah, I see that now.
Okay, and yeah, okay. I was gonna say I put it down. So
Might be spreading
okay, so just real quick then,
Mhm.
just a little bit of a role play favor for everyone here. Cineas is gonna take a little breath here after hitting him. He's gonna look over at Kita. How far away is Kita from me?
Oh, like 20 feet.
I can hear you.
Yeah, you'd be able to walk over.
Okay.
I think you're
I'm
going to
gonna-
lay on hands, I think.
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna grab my shield, and then I'm gonna see her. I'm gonna slowly walk over. Something is talking to me in my head, right? I'm hearing something, feeling something. All of a sudden, as I get closer to her, my vision is just kind of like it's gonna go laser focused on Kita. I'm gonna set my hand on her shoulder, and as I do, I'm going to have these images just start flashing through my head as fast as they can, and I'm going to see images from my home, from the mountains that I came from. I'm going to see snow. I'm going to see rivers. I'm going to see forests. I'm going to see trees. I'm going to see life. And as I see that, I'm going to feel something flow through my chest, through my arm, and into her. I'm going to use lay on hands, and not being able to control it because I'm not like I've never had this happen before through Cineas. It's gonna pump all 5 hit points that I can give her, and so she's gonna go. Yeah, she'll get a full 5 hit points back.
She'll get, she only needs 4, and then she's back up to max.
Okay.
So you have
That
one
actually,
over, yeah.
that actually kind of works out then. So yeah, I'll bring her back to full health. Just kind of like as a surprise for me.
Gotcha. For the general audience, he did a paladin special action where he lay on hands. Your blessed touch can heal wounds. You have a pool of power, healing power, which at this point right now, Cineas has a pool of 5. With that pool, you can restore a total of number of hit points equal to your paladin level, which is 1 times 5. So that's where the 5 hit point pool comes from. He lays on hands, glowing warmth washes over her as her wound that she took, her ears heal up, and any residual damage is gone, as well as any poisons affecting her would also neutralize, as well as get rid of diseases. So if she did, he could easily get rid of the clap if she took.
Yeah. And I'm just going to say real quick, little bard, we need a little talk. Don't go anywhere.
All right. Perfect. What I will do is we've got 1, 2, unless I'm miscounting, we've got technically 3 captives. Mr. Red, Green Dragonborn, and Mr. White. Everybody else is dead or ran. And I'll have everybody, I guess, drag them into the tavern for the interrogation services. However, I don't know how much, how long. We do have, the
got
call for the guards
coming.
was made. Yeah.
I can throw one onto the back of Truffle if we want to, like.
Yeah, or, I mean, it's up to you guys. I'm going to leave it real quick as a group decision. You can either decide now or think about it in the next session. We can go from right here at this point where you've gathered, I guess, all in the stables with your captives, how you want to go from here. It's up to you. Do you want to go ahead and make that decision now, or?
Can I grab my gnome?
Oh, yeah. You want to go check on your gnome real quick? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Can I check on the barbarian?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So you go ahead and check on the barbarian.
Your girlfriend?
Oh my gosh! But yeah.
I mean, I've got a better shot.
Is she like, is she mush?
Yeah, you'll walk over to her. Cineas, we'll start with you. I mean, just perception, passive perception. Her eyes are off in distance, wide open. Her mouth is agape, and she's got the same, bleeding nose, eyes, and ears from getting thunder. The loud booming clap.
Typical clap symptoms.
Yeah.
Oh
Does she?
Clap,
Did she have a weapon on her?
Yeah, actually, you're gonna like it too. I had a special thing in mind. You have a two-handed great club that she has at her feet, well, next to her body, I should say. It looks like a what are those Irish pugils? No, shillelagh. It's a giant two-handed bone shillelagh.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna close her eyes and say, take care, be strong. Hopefully the next bar in the sky works better for you. And I'm going to take that shillelagh and I'm just going to fucking book it back out to Truffle.
You also see, before you stand up, you see 2 gold coins underneath of her.
Yoink.
The same 2 gold coins she tried to buy you 2 beers with.
I'll have one on you.
Well, technically, they were both. She was buying both of those for you. She was really trying to get you drunk.
I'll have both of these on you.
Yeah. Yep, you got it. But yeah, so then we'll go with Kitty. Kitty, you walk in to check the gnome, and she's still in the same position you left her, on the ground, on her back. Again, eyes wide open, mouth open, bleeding from the mouth, ears, and nose. She is perished.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Can I like check her clothing to see if she had anything else from the
Sure. What I'll do is, because I think it's 9 o'clock.
Okay.
I think TB had a hard stop of 9 o'clock as well. I'll go ahead and let you guys post in the general chat or the in-character chat. Yeah. On the out-of-character chat, go ahead and post who you're wanting to search. Or if you just want like a general pool of stuff that you find, and I'll go ahead and roll up what's called, our treasure list. And then you guys can do what you want as far as separating that out there as a group. But anything on the gnome specifically would go to PD first.
Nice.
That's the only thing. Now I'll put down specifically what you find privately in the DM there for you.
Perfect.
Cool.
Alrighty?
Awesome.
All right. Awesome.
All right, great session. And you guys, Kita, in in the face of you were in the most danger, and you came out of that like an absolute star, and you even went down and popped the duelist in the face. You broke his nose. You popped the kobold. You dropped him to the ground without even doing any damage initially. You get the inspiration for next session for sure.
Yay.
Nice.
I'm scrappy.
And everybody will milestone to level 2.
Let's go.
Yay.
How do I do
You
that?
can either choose to roll for your next level of hit points now, or you can wait until next session.
We can wait until next session. We'll get that started a little bit before.
I miss my little gnome buddy.
Oh my God.
Don't clap him out of
I miss you so
existence.
much. I did-
Stop
getting
clapping
your
gnomes.
shit.
Okay. I had to get those guys out of the way. Okay. I ran full force into them and I bounced off.
In D&D, when you cause your teammates to have saving throws, that is what we call a dick move.
I mean, well, and honestly, I don't. The only one that I would think that knew for sure that he's the one that cast it's going to be, I think Kita. She was the only one that was like
Everybody.
right there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, everybody
Just say
else.
fucking word.
Everybody else was dealing with the blue dragonborn, so all they know is that this loud booming noise hit in everybody's ears for a second.
It's a
Except for
very dense
Kita.
gnome.
Wait, Kita, no, never mind. Kita, you did say cover your ears. Never mind. Yeah, they knew you. You blew dick. Absolutely.
I tried to.
Right and true.
Awesome.
All righty, everybody.
I did stack some
Thanks.
bodies though.
Yeah, you did. Everybody did. It was very good. Well, through delegation, Gnarl certainly did too.
I have plans.
Okay.
That's all I'm going
You
to
did
say.
drop the. You did drop a kobold. You did drop the kobold. Oh yeah, now you're gonna see Gnarl work. This is gonna be something special, you guys. Trust me,
Nice.
next session's gonna be nice.
Hell yeah.
All right. Thank you guys. It was fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Excellent session. Well done.
Yeah.
And honestly, you guys surpassed my expectations on how
Are we
you guys
able
do
to play again this week or just wait until next week?
It'll
Okay.
be it'll be next
I
week
will-
for me.
Okay.
Okay, that
Yeah,
works.
that's why when I saw that my night opened up, I was like, oh shoot, I better say something now, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch MCB before the end of the week. So
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, next week I should be fine no matter what. I'm gonna be out of town, and so I won't have baby duty.
Cool.
I will have to try to shoot for like every Wednesday night as much as possible.
Awesome.
Awesome, cool.
Alrighty.
Kate, I'm going to the Ready or Not Yet.
All right.
I'm
See you
going to
guys.
continue being shit
Okay.
faced. You all have a pleasant evening.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
too. Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Later.
Bye.
Okay, chat. That is it for me. Thank you so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. It was actually a really, really good time. Really enjoyed that session and looking forward to future ones. If you enjoyed the show, make sure to like and subscribe if you're over on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, make sure to follow. We'll probably see you next week and have a good one. Peace.